Directed.
KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter Har Motors. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan presents Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth.
They already have 75 yards on the ground on 10 rushes. Here's another one to Cook. And Cook fumbles! The Broncos are right there. Singleton delivered the blow that knocked the ball out. And Denver has the recovery with Hufanga. They bring in an extra lineman, Frank Crum, on a 3rd and 1 snap coming at the 7. They fake the handoff to Harvey. They will sidearm pass. It's wide open to the lineman we just mentioned. Crum comes in as an eligible receiver, and he runs it the rest of the way for the touchdown. 2nd and 10, he's rolling, planting, going. Here's you go, Tony, to the end zone. They got it! What a call! It's Humphrey hauling it in for the Bronco touchdown. No kneel down, no timeouts. Tried to load it up. Better head to the sideline if he wants another play. Oh, lost the football.
That's why you never do that.
It is picked up by the Broncos, and there's time on the clock. It's picked up by Key, and they have a chance to add 3 more. 50 yards it is. Lutz to end the half with a Denver 10-point lead. 10 points in the final 22 seconds. Here they come, and they fumble again. They got to him from behind with Benito. And the recovery belongs to Denver. 2nd and 14. Deep ball down the field, and he is intercepted by Locke. Locke jumps right in front of the receiver and takes it right back. 1st and 10.
They're going after him.
Going for the end zone, over the shoulder. Oh, Mims hauls it in.
Coming after him all out.
They pick it up, and they go deep down the field, and the pass is caught. No, McMillan has the football. How about that? Oh, they're going to take a shot. And he's got a man wide open, and it's incomplete. White is flagged, and the Broncos are right at the doorstep of the AFC Championship game. Here it is on the way, and the Denver Broncos have won it in overtime.
On the second to last play in overtime, Bo fractured a bone in his right ankle. He's scheduled to have surgery Tuesday of this week, which will put him out for the rest of the season. Stidham's ready to go. And it was the second to last play before he threw the pass to Mims. Birmingham is where he'll have the surgery with Dr. Waltrip. I don't really think there's any other questions. In other words, this is what it is, and we felt like it'd be best to just tell everyone now.
Wow. I mean, you want to talk about bittersweet. That was Saturday in a nutshell. The sweet, sweet, sweet of the just exhilarating victory over the Buffalo Bills. And then to find out in your celebrations 45 minutes, an hour later, that Bo Nix had fractured his ankle and is done. And the AFC Championship game will be quarterbacked by Jarrett Stidham. Irony of ironies against the team that drafted him, with the New England Patriots coming to town next Sunday at 1 p.m. And we are here with you to break it all down on this Martin Luther King Day. It is a Bronco Reaction Monday, a Bronco Victory Monday, as I say good morning to fresh off his trek down Mount Crumpet.
I made it.
You made it? That was not an easy drive. It is not an easy drive out there for all of you out there on the highway. Well, good to see you, Brandon.
Oh, good to see you, Mike. I'm fired up. I'm like a pro now driving in the snow, so don't even worry about it. I got that thing covered. It's not that bad. I'm fired up. What a win that was, man. What a game. What a win. Broncos are back in the AFC Championship game. It is, bittersweet. You talk about the biggest buzzkill ever. That's what that was. I mean, just like you see the news and you're like, did someone get hacked here? There's no way. There's no way that this is accurate. And then for Sean to have all the details already. How wait, what? He's already scheduled? I mean, the news just happened. Like, oh, yep, he's having it in Birmingham on Tuesday at 10 o'clock in the morning. And like, wait, how did we get all that stuff done that quickly? Yeah, that was a big bummer, but you know, what a win. Take down Buffalo and Josh Allen. It's a good football team. And in the fashion that they did it, I loved it. It was awesome, man. This group is resilient. It does stink. You're going to have to try to do it without Bo. You know, that's a big bummer, but it is what it is now. You know, hey, guess what? All of the pressure is on New England now. That's the way I view it. All of it's on New England. You're playing a backup quarterback. Broncos still have a lot of advantages here. We have to remember they're playing at home. New England doesn't play good here. I don't care if it's Belichick, Brady, or Vrabel, or May. All right? So it's going to be a fun one, and it is. All the pressure is on New England this week, and I like that that's the situation here. And, you know, there's just so many positives with this football team, and that was a stinking fun game to watch on Saturday.
Wow. Hey, listen, as far as this stadium is concerned, I mean, that was the second greatest game I think ever played there. I still think the 2015 championship game, Denver-New England, was number one. I think this moves ahead of Tebow to DT. Yeah, and let me tell you why. Let me tell you why. Well, because of the stakes of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, the stakes of the game. Because this meant being able to go to the AFC Championship game and to win a game in which, I mean, I am so satisfied with that win after watching all the pregame shows on Saturday. It was just going to be the Josh Allen coronation show. And, you know, it was like Buffalo, talk about Josh Allen, Superman. And then it was almost like the obligatory comment about Bo Nix. Well, what do you want to say about Bo Nix? Well, I'll tell you what. That guy really likes to compete. But how about that Josh Allen? And so I think this goes down, and the way the game was played, overtime, just an unbelievable win. An unbelievable win. And you can't. I'm so happy for this team, for everything that they answered on Saturday. All the talk about how, well, you haven't beaten anybody, or, you know, you've won all these close games, and it's kind of fool's gold. Well, you know what? What do you got to say now?
They just keep doing it.
What do you got to say now?
They just keep finding ways to win football games, and it's not always pretty, but they get the job done, and they did it again. You know, it wasn't pretty, and there was a lot of things that left you scratching your head. But in the end, you know, the defense stepped up. That wasn't pretty early in the football game. I mean, they couldn't stop James Cook. I mean, they couldn't stop him. And they were, again, you know, you just saw a lot of guys just wide open, blown coverages, blown assignments, not doing what they needed to be doing. But in the end, when they needed to make plays, they made plays. And what an interception. What a big-time interception by McMillan. And guys stepped up and just made plays. Offensively, guys made plays. And defensively. And that's been the theme all season, Mike. That's what they've done all season long. It doesn't look pretty for, you know, parts of the game, but when it matters the most, guys step up and make plays, and they did it again on Saturday. Now you're hosting an AFC Championship game. Couldn't be more fired up for Broncos country.
Well, we want to hear from you. It is a Bronco Reaction Monday, Bronco Victory Monday. RamosLaw.com text line 303-713-1043. Also on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. Yes, there's going to be all kinds of talk here moving forward about, can you win with Jarrett Stidham? How do you win with Jarrett Stidham? But I do not want to lose track of just how much fun and exhilarating that game was on Saturday. Got to enjoy it, and got to get your thoughts on a couple things. One, you called your shot on Friday. You nailed it.
Thank you.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do, because I heard you talking after the football game.
I gave you heard the shout out.
I did.
All right.
I was like, I was like, who is this guy on? Giving me a shout out. And I was like, oh, that's Mike Evans. It didn't sound like
on
you.
the phone, a little cold, you know.
Yeah,
that kind of thing. But I was thinking of you. And, yeah, so.
In the shower or just after the game?
I was just after the game. Just after the game.
Not in the shower.
So not in the shower. No showers. Just out on the patio, talking to my guy Mike Rice. So, yeah, and got to talk about the controversial calls, non-calls.
I can't wait to talk about it.
All right, let's do it next.
Just as they did in 2015, the Broncos and Patriots will go head-to-head with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. After an emotional victory over Buffalo, can Sean Payton rally his team around Jared Stidham for a little more mile-high magic? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Well, whatever the reason or reasons why you were not able to file your taxes for a while, let's just put that aside for the time being. That's not as important as finding a solution and getting the IRS off your back. I recommend you reach out to Todd Whalen and my friends at Advanced Tax Solutions. They are experts in helping people deal with the IRS. Now, whenever I hang out with Todd, I got to joke with him because I'm like, man, you love talking about taxes. You love talking about IRS resolution. You love talking about your clients. You love this stuff, don't you? It's true. Todd and Advanced Tax Solutions, they don't just dabble in tax problems. They live in this world, resolving IRS issues. All they do. Now, let's go back to your situation. Maybe you're 1 year behind. Maybe you're 10. Maybe you've got unfiled returns, bank levies, payroll problems, whatever it is. Having the IRS paint a bullseye on your back is not fun. It's not something you want to put off any longer because every day you wait is another day for the IRS to tighten the screws. Penalties stack up. Interest piles on. The warning letters get much more aggressive. So make that call to Advanced Tax Solutions and breathe again. Call 303-753-6040 and at advancedtaxsolutions.com.
Hey, Mom. It's me. Oh, my gosh. You'll never believe what I just opened for Valentine's Day. A sapphire ring from Hellsberg. Just like the one I lost years ago. Remember how excited I was when you gave it to me? I cannot believe you remembered that story. I guess you were right. I really found the one.
This Valentine's Day, create a moment that means something with up to 40% off gifts at Hellsberg. Shop in store or at hellsberg.com.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-8157. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-8157. That's 800-575-8157.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Hey, what's up? It's Zach here. And if you're looking for your new go-to spot in Centennial, the Basketball Social House is it. Award-winning food and drinks, an incredible weekend brunch, and a brand new sports bar entertainment space where you can catch every Colorado game. Even if you're not playing, it's a great hang. But if you are, their private basketball suites are unreal. Full court, lounge, music, TVs, the whole setup. And because you're hearing this from me, get half off your first private basketball suite rental. Just use code HALFOFFHOOPS. Trust me, you're going to love this place.
When your check engine light comes on, do you see a repair bill or do you see peace of mind? For 20 years, CarShield's been the name America trusts to help keep you on the road. While other companies stop covering you when your car gets older, CarShield offers protection plans up to 200,000 miles. With over $1 billion in claims paid, we don't just promise protection, we deliver it. Don't let a breakdown break your budget. Get the flexible month-to-month coverage you deserve. Go to carshield.com. That's carshield.com today.
Welcome to guided meditation. Close your eyes. You're at the beach. The seagulls are calling. You take out your iPhone 16e you got from Cricket and use Apple Intelligence to clean up that selfie you just took. It's a good one. You send it to your friends instantly thanks to reliable nationwide 5G. They're totally jealous. Get iPhone 16e for $49.99 when you switch. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Requires new line on the Supreme Unlimited plan. First service charge and tax due at sale. $25 activation fee. Terms and restrictions apply. Cricket 5G is not available everywhere. See store for details.
Tom's Garage Door. Tom's Garage Door. When it comes to garage doors, no one knows more.
We got a call late New Year's Eve. A father with big plans for his family the next day said his garage door spring just snapped. He couldn't get his car out and wouldn't be able to get his family to where they needed to go. He felt stuck and alone. So we showed up fast with the right spring and the right parts to fix it right. We didn't talk about the price. We didn't wait till the morning. We fixed it right then. Because at Don's Garage Doors, it's never just about the job. It's about the person behind it. The dad, the veteran, the grandpa, the neighbor. Hi, I'm Tommy Mello, owner of Don's Garage Doors. When you need help, we're the ones that show up. Call Don's Garage Doors today or schedule online at donsgaragedoors.com. We fix garage doors fast with quality parts designed to last a lifetime because we're proud to serve the people who rely on us.
Don's Garage Doors, Don's Garage Doors. When it comes to garage doors, no one knows more.
Dan Jacobs with 303 Law 4040. Hey, I got a real cool story I wanted to share with you. Many years ago, my lovely wife Kimberly wrote down a prayer that said, God, make me a lighthouse so I can be a light to others when they're in a dark place. She filed that card away both in her heart and her prayer box. And then about 3 years ago, I asked my wife to leave her job in corporate America and come help me open up 303 Law 4040. And she absolutely loves it. She really feels like helping other people when they are hurting and don't know what to do is her calling. So here's the really cool part. A few weeks ago, a client came in to pick up a check and said to Kim, I really want to thank you. You were a lighthouse to me when I was in a dark place. It gave me chills when Kim told me that. If you've been hurt in an accident, it really is our honor to help you in your time of need. Call us anytime at 303 Law 4040, where you always get to speak directly with me or my lovely wife, Kimberly. That's 303 Law 4040. Go ahead, save that number in your phone. You never know when you're going to need it. It's 303 Law 4040.
Tune into Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, Wednesdays at 9:15 to hear ESPN NFL analyst Dan Orlovsky break down Bo Nix and the Broncos every week during football season. Denver Sports, 104.3 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter Har Motors. Job shaving.
You played in the NFL, but you were a wide receiver.
Embellishments.
I mean, sometimes I swear you're just making things up.
And amateur zoology.
I think polar bears are bigger than grizzlies.
Of course.
So make them a polar bear.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Hey, look, there's no sugarcoating it. This was the most bitter of bittersweet wins when you get the news an hour after the game that Bo Nix has broken his ankle and is not going to be able to play this week. And you're trying to stoke, keep a positive spin on it. We had a texter say you guys are acting like this isn't is good news. Weird. The texter said.
Wait, what?
We're not saying it's good news, but
who said that?
We're also not.
I'm not going to cry today.
Right, we're not.
I'm not crying today.
We're not
Sorry.
burying our head and just crawling up in the fetal position and sucking our thumb and crying over this. First of all, that would be a disservice to what this team did on Saturday, and secondly, it's not the most ideal of situations, but I think you correctly pointed out they still have a lot of things going for them to be able to win this game next Sunday.
Yeah, it stinks. It's going to be a lot more difficult, obviously, but at the same time, man, I'm going to enjoy this victory. I'm going to enjoy that one. That was a fun football game.
Absolutely.
That team ought to be celebrated for what they were able to do. How much fun was that if you went to the football game, right? How awesome was that? So enjoy it. I mean, it was a great football game, and now you got to move on. And hey, this is football. This is sports. It stinks. It's not always as planned. And now we'll see what Stidham can do. But to think the Broncos have no chance on Sunday, I'm not in that category. Is it going to be a lot more difficult? Yeah, but let's put a little bit more respect on that football team around the quarterback position, and we'll get a lot more into Stidham and what they need to try to do to win this game. But man, what they were able to accomplish on Saturday, taking down Buffalo, Josh Allen, and the way that they did it, that should be celebrated, and that's what I'm going to do.
Well, let's celebrate the fact that the Broncos definitely got the benefit of the whistle. They definitely got the calls down the stretch in overtime. Let's hear from Jaquan McMillan. Stoke, don't worry, your shout-out coming up here in a second. Who made the big play on the interception? Don't call it an interception to Bills fans.
Let me talk about the pressure. They actually picked it up good. I think they checked into something to protect, and he was sitting back there for a while. I didn't see. I was chasing my man. He had a step on me. I just fought through the hands, finished the play. He actually had the ball coming down, and once I had my hand on the ball, I was able to take it from him. I fell on top of him and, just held the ball up, showed the fans some love. Like I said, man, he had a step on me. I guess the ball was kind of underthrown, I think I did a good job of not interfering with him. Kind of just had my hands going through his hands. And he had the ball and just took it once I had my hands on it.
All right, let's start right there.
It
has been debated and argued since the play happened all throughout the rest of the weekend. Was that an interception?
100%. It wasn't even close. He never had the ball fully when he was going to the ground. You could see it moving when he was going to the ground. And then McMillan took it. So it was the right call. That's why they didn't even review it. I mean, it was clear as day. So
it's science.
Think in that situation, if it wasn't as clear as it was, where if you actually watched the full play and watched the slow-mo like I did, you saw the ball moving. And he grabbed it.
It's impossible.
Sorry, Zach. Sorry, buddy.
It's literally impossible.
Oh, I want to shed a tear for my boy.
Explain yourself.
Hey, you're going to have to explain yourself.
Why?
Well, you picked the wrong side. You didn't listen to your mentor. You didn't listen.
Pound his ass.
I would want to fight me too. This is too good. No, but it's not even close, Mike. It was clear as day. That's why they didn't even replay it. And now, I see all these people. They freeze the play right when he had the ball.
Yeah, for a second.
Right.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of catches where I had the ball for a second.
Sure.
I mean, and then the ball hits the ground. Guess what happens? Incomplete. Okay, so and especially in today's NFL, you have to catch the ball and survive the ground. You have to come up with the ball, all these different things. He did none of it, but catch the ball at the beginning. But you have a lot of other things that you have to do for it to equal a catch, right? And he didn't do those things. So it was the right call. Great play by McMillan, man. You got to be kidding me. They went cover 0, Mike, with the game on the stinking line. That means no help. It's you and me, one-on-one. The Bills, they knew it. They did a great job. Max protecting. I mean, you got it. Josh Allen underthrew it. Okay? He underthrew that football, and McMillan didn't panic. And he played through the whistle. He didn't give up on the play. And I give him so much credit. I mean, to be in that situation, because he talked about it, to be in that situation for as long as he was, it's you and Cook. He's got the whole field. I mean, the whole field, and he's got no help. And he was able to make that play. You could put that one up there with all-time great Bronco plays. And they were able to win in that situation. Because if they get it, the Bills win.
Yes.
Bills win.
Yes.
Prater's going to do it.
Yep.
I mean, they're in field goal range.
Yep.
They're going to run the ball a few times and probably get another 20 yards. They're going to kick a chip shot field goal. Game is over. So you put that one up there with the all-time great Bronco plays. I can't give him enough credit. Let's give him credit because it was an interception. How did you view it? Did you view
I
it
thought
that
it was
way?
an interception right away. Right away. And for all the people who say there was a catch, let's just say you could remove McMillan from the play for a second. And it was just up to Cook, Brandon Cooks, to finish the catch. You know what surviving the ground means now as a football fan. He didn't. He wouldn't. I mean, if McMillan isn't there to take the ball away, that's an incomplete pass.
Well, unless he, because he bobbled it. It didn't hit the ground. Could he
But
hold
it was
on
moving.
to it? Was moving.
But
right.
it was moving.
Yes,
it was moving. Shout out to you. And I did it on Saturday when I was on the postgame show with Mike Rice, but I want to do it again here. On Friday, we talked about give me an unsung hero on offense and an unsung hero on defense if the Broncos pull this out, and you immediately said Jaquan McMillan. Why? Why were you leaning that way?
He's a playmaker.
And why did you prove to be prophetic?
He's a playmaker. That's what he does, man. I mean, some guys have it. Some guys just have that ability to make plays when it matters, and he does that. I mean, we see it. I mean, with him blitzing, he's a ball hawk. He finds the ball. So this is just what he does. So shout out to him. What a game. What a play. Magic. And for the people that are trying to hate and say that wasn't an interception, I say, and I see smart people saying that. I think Dan Orlovsky's, who's on TV, was saying that. I mean, you got to watch the whole play, Dan. I'm a little bit disappointed in a lot of guys that I respect in the national media, guys that know football, that are trying to tell me that wasn't an interception.
Well, we'll have Dan coming up on.
That's not how you do football.
We'll have Dan coming up on a Wednesday, but we also want to get to those PI calls that were very controversial. Also, Nick Bonito on how they were able to make Superman look like he had just ingested a healthy dose of kryptonite. All that plus your reaction as we roll on. It's a Bronco Victory Monday. Hey, look, we are not going to be sitting here being miserable and feeling sorry for ourselves because of what happened to Bo Nix. All right? There'll be time for that moving forward throughout the course of the week. And we will talk about Jarrett Stidham, but we do want to celebrate what was just a glorious win on Saturday. Do not want to lose sight of that. That's next.
The Broncos completed a heroic comeback against the Bills in overtime, but lost Bo Nix on the second-to-last play of the game. With a veteran backup in Jarrett Stidham, can Sean Payton keep his offense rolling in the AFC Championship? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Can't think of a better New Year's resolution for 2026 than being able to start enjoying sex again. Not much more debilitating for a guy than not being able to perform because of erectile dysfunction. Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. They can offer a potential lasting solution. Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, they understand that ED is a medical condition, and like many medical conditions, can be treated, and you cannot argue with the results. They have treatments with success rates well over 90%, and over the last decade, they have successfully treated thousands of men along the Front Range. This is what I've learned about guys in ED. They stubbornly put it off. Ignore it. Hope it goes away on its own. Explains why, on average, men will wait a year or more before doing something about their ED. Don't put it off any longer. Let's do this today. Schedule that consult. Just $99. Take a blood test along with a T and PSA test. They may medically advise a test dose, and if that test dose does not work in the office, your visit is free. Got 5 locations around Denver to better serve you, including Colorado Springs, Fort Collins, and a new and improved office in Castle Rock. Just call 720-440-7900 and at RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
It's 2026. New year, new you, new resolutions to keep for a couple weeks. Whether you're trying to eat healthy in the new year or not, your best choice is Omaha Steaks. They have multiple bundles to choose from. They have an all-protein pack if you're trying to slim down or eat clean, consisting of butcher's cut filet mignon, air-chilled boneless chicken breast, boneless pork chops, classic burgers, and more. Everything you need for your freezer and meal prep. Or grab one of the other bundles that include potatoes au gratin and caramel apple tartlets. That sounds good. Omaha Steaks offers unrivaled quality and variety, and every bite is backed by their 100% guarantee. Support your fresh start with high-quality proteins from Omaha Steaks. Let Omaha Steaks deliver high-quality proteins right to your door. Visit omahasteaks.com and get an extra $35 off with promo code SKY at checkout. That's OMAHA steaks.com, promo code SKY. Terms apply. See site for details.
That's another amazing run by Team USA.
Mom, think I'll be on Team USA one day?
Well, I'll take this one.
Are you speaking to us?
Yes, and to answer your question, anything's possible, especially with Xfinity.
So, I can be the best snowboarder ever?
Well, I can't guarantee that, but Xfinity can guarantee that your internet price won't change for 5 years.
Okay. What if I practice every day?
Then maybe you'll be snowboarding for Team USA at the next Olympic Winter Games. And Mom, you'll still be paying the same price for Wi-Fi.
Ooh, really stuck the landing there.
It's the Xfinity Gold Medal Celebration. Now through February 22nd, get our best price on gig Wi-Fi for 5 years guaranteed, just $50 a month. Plus, get Peacock Premium included for 2 years. That's a $10.99 value per month. Xfinity. Imagine that. Proud partner of Team USA. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and auto pay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Actual speeds vary.
This is Hall of Famer Terrell Davis here to tell you about my friends at Colorado Credit Union. Great plays start with a solid game plan, and the same goes for home ownership. Whether you're buying your first home, refinancing, or tapping into your home's equity, Colorado Credit Union has the mortgage and home equity options to fit your needs. Ready to make your next big move? Visit ccu.org to learn how Colorado Credit Union can help. Colorado Credit Union. Love where you live, love where you bank. Membership eligibility required, federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Progressive knows life takes you in many directions.
Bear right at exit 32, then begin to wonder why you never bought a fish tank. In 1.3 miles, you'll realize you've been mispronouncing epitome your whole life. At the roundabout, you will remember you said something at dinner you wish you hadn't and will think about it for decades. You have arrived at your destination, but it turns out there really is no destination and life just keeps going.
Wherever life takes you, protect your home and auto with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates, and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Welcome to guided meditation. Close your eyes. You're at the beach. The seagulls are calling. You take out your iPhone 16e you got from Cricket and use Apple Intelligence to clean up that selfie you just took. It's a good one. You send it to your friends instantly thanks to reliable nationwide 5G. They're totally jealous. Get iPhone 16e for $49.99 when you switch. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Requires new line on the Supreme Unlimited plan. First service charge and tax due at sale. $25 activation fee. Terms and restrictions apply. Cricket 5G is not available everywhere. See store for details.
I'm Rob Wilhite. For nearly half a century, my law firm has stood up for car accident victims right here in Colorado. Families, workers, neighbors, your community is our community. With over $1 billion won for our clients, our results speak for themselves. If you've been injured in a car accident, you deserve a team with experience, power, and a history of real wins. Call 303-GOOD-LAW or visit willhitewins.com. That's 303-GOOD-LAW or willhitewins.com. The Wilhite Law Firm, Colorado's trusted injury law firm for almost 50 years.
Need a new water heater? Euro Plumbing has lifetime warranties, great financing, and low pricing. 720-500-3000. 720-500-3000.
It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter-Har Motors. Utter nonsense.
This thing has gone totally off the rails.
Some Cajun seasoning.
Gree-gree? Lanya.
And the occasional anatomy lesson.
Yeah, we're tight.
Okay.
We're like tire mouse nuts.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Operator, won't you put me on through? I gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up, won't you put her on the line? I gotta talk to the girl just one more time.
Yeah, it is a bummer that Bo Nix got hurt, and feel awful for Bo and understand the challenge of what's coming up this week, turning to a backup quarterback. But we're not going to be swimming in our tears today. We're not going to be Josh Allen after the game, going full Paxton Lynch up there crying. Okay, we're not going to be swimming in our tears. We're going to, first of all, we're going to enjoy the win.
Oh, yeah.
We've got to enjoy the win. And as Mr. JT Cahill on our Denver Sports YouTube channel points out, hey, we have home field with that crowd, a top-tier D, and facing a team that now has to prepare for someone with no film to study. Come on, everyone needs to stay up and get behind Stiddy. That's
well said.
The tone. That's the tone we want to set this morning. Good for you. We were talking about the calls and no calls. First of all, again, for Bills fan, and all the cry. Did you hear Sean McDermott after the game? Oh, listen to this.
Okay.
It's hard for me to, and I've had a chance to look at, it's hard for me to understand why it was ruled the way it was ruled. And if it is ruled that way, then why wasn't it slowed down? Just to make sure that we have this right. That would have made a lot of sense to me, to make sure that we have this thing right, because that's a pivotal play in the game. We have the ball at the 20, maybe kicking a game-winning field goal right there. So I'll just leave it at that. But I'm saying it because I'm standing up for Buffalo. Damn it, I'm standing up for us. Because what went on is not how it should go down, in my estimation. That play, these guys spent 3 hours out there playing football, pouring their guts out, to not even say, hey, let's just slow this thing down. That's why I'm bothered.
Down by contact?
In my eyes, it was. Yes, in my eyes, it was.
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
Standing up for Buffalo.
Standing up for Buffalo. It's smart. Play the whole, whether it's him, I'm standing up for Buffalo, whether it's,
juicy.
Josh up there crying. I mean, smart thing to do. Lean into the
sympathy.
Poor Buffalo.
Oh, my goodness. I'm standing up for that city.
Poor Buffalo.
I'm standing up for Josh, for Zach Bye, for Buffalo.
I'm not bringing Zach up today. He had a rough week last week. I'm leaving him alone. You want to bring him up, you go ahead.
Yeah, every now and then. Every now and then.
Every now and then, or maybe 4 or 5 more times.
Maybe 4 or 5 more times. But you're not going to do it.
Well,
you're not going to do it. You should have said you weren't going to do it. And then you came off the top ropes. A2, Mike Evans in the back. Just right in the back. All right.
Now I'm done.
Yeah. Yep. Sure you are. Yeah, that was well done by him. Let me help him out. I'm gonna help him out. Okay.
Then I want to get to the reason why Buffalo fan needs up.
Yeah.
Zip it.
Okay. But I'm gonna help Sean McDermott out. The reason why they didn't stop the play, because he called a timeout also, didn't he? Didn't he call a timeout to give him more time?
Yes.
To look at it?
Yes.
Okay. I want to make sure I have that right. The reason why they didn't replay it is because everyone that saw the replay understood that the ball was bobbled and McMillan intercepted it. So we don't need to waste time when it's clear and it's obvious that it was an interception to everyone that watched it. So that's why we didn't need to replay a play that we knew what the results were going to be.
By the way, Bills fan, none of this ever should have happened. The game should have been over after a holding call in the end zone against DJ Jones by a Buffalo Bills offensive lineman that should have been called. It would have been a safety. It would have ended the game. And all this stuff wouldn't have mattered. So, and there was another one, too, where I think it was Benito.
No, it was Cooper.
Cooper, you're right, was trying to come back around
Cooper
behind Allen.
The guy was skiing on him. He was skiing. He thought he was on the slopes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like pulling him back. It was holding on to him, and Cooper had one arm back, and then Josh Allen missed Kincaid or Knox, one of those tight ends.
Yep.
Airmailed it, and instead of Prater having to kick a 50-something yard field goal, it would have been a 60-something yard field goal because we'd have backed him up 10 more yards. So, how about that?
What about the PI calls?
The PI calls I thought were spot on. And the first one you can kind of go back and forth with a little bit more, the one on Cortland Sutton. But when you grab the guy's arm as he's going up for the ball and he can't get both arms up, then you got to call pass interference. And it was roughing the passing on that play.
Wouldn't
have mattered. The second one, I mean, that was clear as day. You could freeze frame it, and the guy is hitting him, and you can't even see the ball on the screen. And then he grabbed his left arm. And Mims had to try to go up with one arm. Sorry, Tre'Davious White. You can throw down your helmet, slam it all you want. Hey, but that was PI. If you watch the play, slow it down, you see he got there early, grabbed his left arm, and so that was an easy call.
By the way, I thought the play before to Little Jordan, thought that was PI.
Could have been.
I thought that was more egregious than the one that they called on Sutton. I don't know if that was a makeup. I don't know. Because they went right back to it. It was like, all right, at some point we got to throw the flag. But there would have been the roughing the passer anyway. By the way, nice classless move there by Joey Bosa. You showed your true colors there as a Bosa.
He's an idiot and a fool.
As a Bosa.
That's
just a Bosa.
That's just
meatheads.
That's just meatheads. Total meatheads. Total Bosa meatheads. But yeah, so
he threw his helmet against the wall?
He did.
Is that what you're talking about?
I
don't think everyone knows. You need to explain.
Oh, so Joey, he was the one that did the roughing the passer.
Right.
And then as he was leaving the field in the tunnel, he took his helmet off and just slammed it up against, slammed it against the wall, and it, went bouncing around, and, because, he was really mad.
Yeah.
And
he's standing up for Buffalo also.
He was standing up for Buffalo, too.
Yes, was standing up for Buffalo.
I'm sure he cried in the locker room, too.
Yeah.
A lot of tears. Yeah.
I'm surprised they could.
That was pathetic.
Surprised they could get back to Buffalo with all those tears they were shedding on that airplane.
Were you and maybe is it just me, but were you struck by the irony that all season long we were kind of dreading the idea that if and when the Broncos season ended in a loss, it might end because of a Riley Moss PI. And yet, there it is, the Broncos moving on, benefiting from a couple of PI calls.
Yeah. And Moss was close.
Sweet irony, sweet karma.
He was close to getting one on that one.
He was.
Now,
that ball was overthrown, though.
It was way overthrown, and he, he was hand fighting, and then he stopped. So I thought that was a good no call. I thought the refs did a good job, and they missed some calls that would have benefited the Broncos. Like you said, the safety, the guy, tried to choke slam. Was it DJ Jones?
Yeah.
They had him around the neck, throwing him down.
Yeah.
And then the guy was skiing on Jonathan Cooper right in front of the referee, and that was no call. But Broncos made more plays than the Bills. And, you can want to stand up for Buffalo if you want to stand up for Buffalo. But once again, Sean McDermott and Buffalo, can't finish the deal. And I think their window might be officially shut, Mike. Their championship window in Buffalo might have closed. You see what New England's doing? I think it might have closed.
All right, we want to get your reaction to what you watched on Saturday. If you do have some thoughts on Jarrett Stidham taking over, we welcome those as well. Mark will join us coming up in about 20 minutes. He had an eventful day on Saturday. Perhaps you've seen some of the video circulating with Stink and who he was hugging and celebrating with after the Broncos won this game. That's all coming up next.
Bo Nix fractured his ankle in the win over the Bills and will miss the remainder of the postseason. Can Jarrett Stidham take the reins and help lead the Broncos back to the Super Bowl? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
We all loved the results on Saturday, didn't we? It is all about winning, and end of the day, that's what matters. Results in sports, right? Well, it's no different in plumbing. And with my friends at Copperhead Plumbing, they know all you care about is results. You have a plumbing issue, you want it fixed, done right the first time. Copperhead Plumbing has been delivering winning results since 2007, and they are here and ready to go to help you with some of the most common problems that pop up during the winter, but also a reminder that some preventative care can get you ahead of potential problems, save you money and stress in the long run. Water heater tune-ups, drain and disposal maintenance, leak inspections. I recommend and use myself. Copperhead Plumbing, fast, reliable, professional, no drama, and no trying to upsell you on stuff that you just don't need. They diagnose the problem, fix it right the first time, and leave your home cleaner than they found it. Start saving money right away. You can go to CopperheadPlumbingInc.com. They have money-saving coupons there, including ones for free service calls. Call 303-552-3491. Copperhead Plumbing. They plumb different. They plumb custom.
Babe, your arms look amazing. Working out is paying off.
Thanks. I just wish my chest matched. No matter what I do, I'm frustrated with my man boobs.
Hey, don't beat yourself up. More than half of men have gynecomastia. It's gland tissue, not laziness. Same thing is happening to my friend Trisha's husband. He went to Dr. Cameron Dastry at Modern Surgical Arts of Denver.
For real? He get good results?
He got great results. Call him, honey.
Call today. They're offering complimentary consultations for the fan listeners. 303-470-3400 or at modernsurgicalarts.com.
Hey Broncos country, it's Terrell Davis here. It's a new year. It's time to work on a new you.
At Fitness Gallery, we have deals everywhere, up to 50% off. We have the nation's lowest prices on the best equipment money can buy. We carry true treadmills. They are the smoothest, quietest, and best warranty treadmills ever built for the home. Work out on your schedule on the equipment you choose from the safety and comfort of your own home. Visit one of Fitness Gallery's 7 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins. We have you covered.
Imagine finding your dream home and moving in right away. No waiting to sell your old place first. Sounds perfect, right? That's exactly what Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program lets you do. Buy your new home now and sell the old one later. Here's how it works. Orchard gives you cash so you can buy and move into your new home first, on your timeline. No waiting, no showings, no double moves. Then the Orchard experts take it from there. They handle repairs on your old home for you so you attract the right buyers. Once they're done, a local Orchard agent lists and sells your home for top dollar. Orchard's Move First program gives you the freedom to buy and move into your new home first and sell your old home later. Buy before you sell and get top dollar for your home with Orchard. Ready to find out how much your home is worth? Visit Orchard.com to get your free home valuation. That's orchard.com.
Hey, Colorado, when you're in the market for a new truck or SUV, head to Johnson Auto Plaza. Explore their huge selection of new Chevy, Buick, and GMC trucks and SUVs. Find your new truck or SUV at JohnsonChevyBuickGMC.com. Stop in and experience the Johnson advantage that so many now know. Johnson Auto Plaza is your truck and SUV headquarters. Just north of E470 on Highway 85, JohnsonChevyBuickGMC.com.
Hey, what's up? It's Zach here. And if you're looking for your new go-to spot in Centennial, the Basketball Social House is it. Award-winning food and drinks, an incredible weekend brunch, and a brand new sports bar entertainment space where you can catch every Colorado game. Even if you're not playing, it's a great hang. But if you are, their private basketball suites are unreal. Full court, lounge, music, TVs, the whole setup. And because you're hearing this from me, get half off your first private basketball suite rental. Just use code HALFOFFHOOPS. Trust me, you're going to love this place.
Wesley Financial Group is not a law firm.
Ask yourself this question. Is it really worth holding on to that timeshare that you know you need to get rid of? Here's the truth. The average maintenance fee just went up over 17%. That could have been 117%, and there's nothing you can do about it. When you buy a timeshare, you give them a blank check for annual maintenance and assessment fees. I'm Chuck McDowell, founder of Wesley Financial Group. For 15 years, I've helped over 50,000 families cancel their timeshare. Not sell it, not transfer it, cancel it. Did you buy a timeshare because they told you it was a great investment and your maintenance fees would never go up? That's a lie. Are you ready to get rid of your timeshare once and for all? Simply call us and I'll send you our timeshare exit kit that explains all your options for cancellation.
Call Wesley now for your timeshare exit kit. 800-568-3344. 800-568-3344. 800-568-3344. Get ready for every Broncos game with Super Bowl 50 champion Brandon Marshall as he joins the drive every Friday afternoon at 4:45 exclusively on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Thanks to Corwin Toyota Boulder.
Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. DenverSports.com and the Denver Sports app. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter-Har Motors. Self-appointed nicknames.
Obviously, I am the hockey guy at this station.
Grammar lessons.
High five, Flamma Jamma.
And Oscar-worthy impressions.
My version was, get off my plane. Okay. Yours was, get off my plane.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
On this Broncos Victory Monday, and let us not lose sight, even with the news, as much of a devastating bummer that it is with Bo Nix, that was an amazing classic on Saturday that instantly goes right up near the top Bronco wins of all time. On Saturday. That was that good, and we do not want to lose sight of that, and we are celebrating that. And looking for your reaction on this Broncos Victory Monday. RamosLaw.com text line 303-713-1043. Also on our Denver Sports YouTube channel. Brought to our attention, I know, Stoke, you're a big watcher of the Australian Open tennis tournament that's going on down under. Jessica Pegula.
Oh, yeah.
Did you hear about this?
No.
Do you know who Jessica Pegula is?
Yeah, the Bills owner's daughter.
Correct.
Yeah.
After her match that she won, she looked into the TV camera and wrote on it, "That was a catch."
Oh, that's so cute. That is so cute.
That's cute.
You know, Sean McDermott is standing up for Buffalo in his comments after the game, and the daughter is saying that was a catch. Hey, with all due respect, if you think that was a catch, you don't know football.
Let it go, man.
Okay? That's why they didn't even replay it. It was clear. It was easy. And give a lot of credit to McMillan for finishing the play. What a spectacular interception. I saw it, and I saw that ball not hit the ground. I'm like, son of a gun. Cook caught it. They're in field goal range. And then all of a sudden, McMillan pops up with it like, are you kidding me? I go from thinking it was an unbelievable catch by Cook to all of a sudden McMillan coming up with a football. It's like, Holy cow. What a play.
And the key here, Bills fans, and Dan
Cooks.
Orlovsky.
I keep calling him Cook. That's the running back. Cooks.
And
with an S.
We may have a testy visit with Dan Orlovsky on Wednesday because he's been very adamant in the last couple of days saying, I don't know what a catch is anymore. He thought it was a catch. He criticized the PI calls in overtime. So
get your head out of your ass.
Dan, we're gonna use that back on you, buddy.
We're gonna have some chat. We're gonna have a chat on Wednesday.
Maybe after self-reflecting for a couple days, maybe he'll see the light,
come to his senses.
Yeah, but hey, it is what it is. I know what I saw. I saw an interception. Okay, I saw a ball that was bobbling, and McMillan took it from him. I saw a play with Mims where the guy clearly got there early. Hit him early and grabbed his left arm. That was an easy one. The Cortland Sutton was a 50-50 one. The guy did grab his right arm or left arm, right arm as he was going up with his left, and he could only get one arm up there. So, that was a questionable one. But the other ones were, to me, pretty simple. Pretty simple.
Yeah. As far as, the Herculean task facing the Broncos trying to win with Jarrett Stidham on Sunday, There is precedent. We have seen backup quarterbacks called on in the past and have been able to come through. And one of them came to the Broncos support last night on Twitter. Nick Foles, who led the Philadelphia Eagles to a Super Bowl win, beating the Patriots. Nick Foles tweeted out, quote, "Note for the Broncos and their fans. I know it has been an emotional 24 hours. I feel for Bo and the team, and I'm sending prayers for a strong recovery. A positive note going into the game versus the Patriots is that they struggle against backup quarterbacks in championship-type games." There you go, Nick Foles.
Love it.
There you go. By the way, they also signed another quarterback. The Nooch is back.
What?
Ben DiNucci is back.
What? I thought you were going to tell me Drew Brees.
As
Where's Drew Brees,
Ben
Mike?
DiNucci. Hey, what's Phillip Rivers doing this week?
No.
No.
Drew Brees. Where's Drew?
Ben DiNucci.
You can't tell me that didn't cross Sean Payton's mind. I mean, if you're going to go with DiNucci, you might as well go with Brees at that point.
Yeah, but then Sean would be fighting the urge just to play Drew.
That is true.
You look good in practice.
Where's Taysom Hill?
Ben DiNucci on Twitter. It has come to my attention that a team may be in need of my services. Good thing my schedule's open this week. Broncos country. Let's go get a Super Bowl.
All right, cool. Good for him. I thought he retired a couple years ago or something. I mean, all good. He was done playing.
He was doing TV a couple days ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was doing a good job of doing some different things, getting into the media. So, hey, shout out to DiNucci. I pray that we don't have to use him, though.
Right?
Because if we have to use him, I mean, he's coming as a third guy. We got the other kid, right?
Ellinger.
Sam. Throw it up. Sam, UT. Throw up the horns. Texas. Ellinger. So, good job by the Broncos keeping him around.
Yeah.
Remember that? I mean, he had a chance to go to Indy.
Right.
He stayed loyal. Sean, he had a chance to go somewhere when they cut him during training camp.
Yep.
He stayed loyal.
Great young man.
Hopefully we don't have to use him. That means Stidham's playing well. So it's going to be fun, man. Let's go. It's going to be a lot of fun. The only difference, though, Mike, so here's the difference.
Yeah.
I don't want to be
I know where you're going.
Buzzkill Stoke over here, but I got to do my job. Those guys played a little bit in the regular season.
Correct.
Jarrett Stidham hadn't played, and now he's playing his first game in the AFC Championship game. So
this will be Jarrett Stidham's first action in 749 days.
What, did he take over for Russ?
It's spicy.
Correct.
Yeah. So, and it wasn't like he blew us away, if I recall correctly.
Correct.
But hey, you just have to do it once, Mike. We don't need you to play 10 good games. Guess what? One time. And look, I got some other thoughts on that of what needs to happen here. Not just Stidham, but some other things. I saw Mark is here. He's got a big smile on his face. I think he invaded my space on Saturday.
I think he did.
And I'm not happy about it. I'm telling you, I'm not happy at all about it. And, it's like, that's my domain.
Well, he squatted on it.
Those damn squatters! You can't get rid of them. They just move in.
Once they move in, you can't get rid of them.
No!
It's
By
like,
law,
I
can't get rid of him now.
It's infested.
Right.
Your domain is now stink squatter infested.
Right.
Yep.
Imagine the smell. Probably smells like your daughter's cloth seats after your 24-hour
beef tallow. That's what it smells like right now. Beef tallow. Mark joins us next.
Just as they did in 2015, the Broncos and Patriots will go head-to-head with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. After an emotional victory over Buffalo, can Sean Payton rally his team around Jared Stidham for a little more mile-high magic? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Fellas, what is happening? Stoke from my friends at Embers Golf. I got to tell you, golf season's still here. I mean, I know it's snowing today, but man, it's going to melt quick. We're going to be in the 50s again. And my friends over at Embers Golf, they've got you covered. You can grab the newest gear. And if you want to hit the greens running just like I did in 2025, go set up your appointment to get a full custom fitting at Embers Golf. You can experience the difference. I'm telling you, they got the newest equipment built to elevate your game. Now's the time to get dialed in. I love my new clubs I got over at Embers Golf. Driver, 3-wood, all my irons. Oh, what a golf season it was last year. And I can't wait for this year. Get in, get fit, and get ready to play your best season yet. Spots will fill up fast. Get everyone in the family ready for golf season at Embers Golf in Westminster. It's family owned and customer focused, so you know you're getting the best service and the best deals. Don't wait. You can also shop now at embersgolf.com and in your big box golf store. It's boutique style, family owned, and built for true golf enthusiasts. They're not just selling you clubs, they're crafting the full journey personalized to you and your game. They got 2 private hitting bays, all the major brands, and this is what separates Embers Golf. They specialize in custom upgraded shafts that take your game to the next level. You can get a full bag fitting. I'm telling you, you'll feel the difference. Seriously, there's nothing else like it around here. Embers Golf, where your golf journey begins.
I dared Archwell Health to keep track of my vitals and my grandkids' names.
I dared Archwell Health to simplify my prescriptions, so Max and I have more time to play. Good boy.
And I dared Archwell Health to be closer than my neighborhood coffee shop.
Our members dared us to do more as a primary care provider for adults age 60 and up. So we made it our mission. Visit archwellhealth.com and become a member today. Archwell Health. We dare to care.
When it's cold, the last thing you want is your home's heater to quit on you. At 1 Hour Heating and Air Conditioning, our team of comfort specialists take the frustration out of the equation. From simple repairs to more complex fixes, we'll get you warm and comfortable quickly. Just call 855-1-HOUR or visit onehourair.com. Don't forget, we're
Always on time, or you don't pay in time. Always on time, or you don't pay in time.
independently owned and operated, licensed in their respective state or county.
Dan Jacobs with 303 Law 4040. Hey, I got a real cool story I wanted to share with you. Many years ago, my lovely wife Kimberly wrote down a prayer that said, God, make me a lighthouse so I can be a light to others when they're in a dark place. She filed that card away both in her heart and her prayer box. And then about 3 years ago, I asked my wife to leave her job in corporate America and come help me open up 303 Law 4040. And she absolutely loves it. She really feels like helping other people when they are hurting and don't know what to do is her calling. So here's the really cool part. A few weeks ago, a client came in to pick up a check and said to Kim, I really want to thank you. You were a lighthouse to me when I was in a dark place. It gave me chills when Kim told me that. If you've been hurt in an accident, it really is our honor to help you in your time of need. Call us anytime at 303 Law 4040, where you always get to speak directly with me or my lovely wife, Kimberly. That's 303 Law 4040. Go ahead, save that number in your phone. You never know when you're going to need it. It's 303 Law 4040.
Are your investments in the right accounts? What's best, traditional or Roth? Are you receiving all available tax deductions? Are you paying as little in tax as you can? These are all questions you can't afford afford to get wrong. Hi, I'm Jeff Jr., founder of Trajan Wealth, and in many cases, it's not what you make, but it's what you keep that makes the real difference. Trajan Wealth and Trajan Tax work closely together exclusively. No more guessing about whether you should do a Roth conversion, or if maxing out your 401k is really the best option. Our nationally recognized fiduciary advisors and CPA team work in tandem to make sure your tax strategy works with your investment strategy. We'll even do your tax preparation. One team, one strategy. Isn't it time for a second opinion? Call Trajan today, 720-204-8100. That's 720-204-8100.
Trajan Wealth, an SEC-registered investment advisor. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Additional disclosures and accreditation at TrajanWealth.com.
Discover incredible savings at the Mountain High Appliance Clearance Center in Denver. I'm Brad Barnett, president of Mountain High Appliance. Our clearance center offers a huge selection of ranges, refrigerators, laundry, and more. Save up to 60% on open box, scratch and dent, display models, and overstocked appliances from Bosch, Thermador, KitchenAid, and many more. When you're looking for great deals on appliances, our clearance center is your go-to destination for the best prices and selection.
Mountain High Appliance, your favorite appliance store.
Thank you.
This is Hall of Famer Terrell Davis here to tell you about my friends at Colorado Credit Union. Great plays start with a solid game plan, and the same goes for home ownership. Whether you're buying your first home, refinancing, or tapping into your home's equity, Colorado Credit Union has the mortgage and home equity options to fit your needs. Ready to make your next big move? Visit ccu.org to learn how Colorado Credit Union can help. Colorado Credit Union. Love where you live, love where you bank. Membership eligibility required. Federally insured by NCUA. Equal housing opportunity.
He's coming. Here he comes. Surprise! Your table saw broke. Also, the warranty expired weeks ago, so you need to pay for a new one out of pocket.
At Progressive, we know small business owners don't usually like surprises because they cost you money. But a good surprise that could save you money? Getting a commercial auto quote from Progressive.
Oh, and the replacement part you ordered doesn't fit, so it's completely useless. What a waste.
Surprise yourself. See if you can save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
Score more with the college-branded Venmo debit card. Rep your team with every tap and earn up to 5% cash back through Venmo Stash, a new rewards program where the more you do, the more you get. Get your Venmo debit card today and start earning rewards with Venmo Stash. Learn more at Venmo.com/collegecard.
The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank N.A. Select schools available. Venmo Stash terms and exclusions apply. Max $100 cash back per month. See terms at venmo.me/stash terms.
Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter-Har Motors. Music history.
I've now baptized you in the glory of Led Zeppelin.
Brutal honesty.
Today's just been a bad day for you, Mike. I don't know how else to put it.
And some questionable taste.
I do not heat up leftovers.
Oh, my
I only eat
God.
leftovers cold.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
All right, good morning, everybody. Yes, it is a good morning. It is a good Monday morning. It is a morning to be...
It's a great
happy.
Monday.
Exactly. Okay, yes, and we're going to talk about Bo, and what happened to Bo absolutely sucks. And it's going to be a tall order to get it done with Stidham, but we'll lay out the pathway for how it can be done. But in the meantime, let's not lose sight of what a great win that was on Saturday, and let's celebrate it. And that's what we're here to do. For most of this morning, I got Stoke here. I've got Mark Schlereth here, the Bronco ambassador, who kind of squatted on
Stokes Place.
On Stokes Place.
Yeah.
Stokes Place got squatted on by Mark Schlereth.
Roll and shut your mouth.
I heard about that.
So you want to explain what happened? Because the video is going viral.
Oh, yeah.
You just chopping it up and hugs all around.
Right.
Payton and Shannon Sharp and DeMarcus Ware.
There's a video?
Terrell Davis.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
No Stokely to be found anywhere.
No Stoke. Yeah, I mean,
there's part of me that feels a little bit bad. I mean, I'm kind of mowing your grass.
Yeah, I know.
But listen, I show up to the game. Before I get there, I get a text from Payton. Hey, man, come to the suite. I want you to come to the suite. I was like, all right, yeah, I'll try to swing by. And then about the second quarter, hey, where are you? Come to the suite? You come to the suite?
Two.
And I'm like, yeah, we'll head down right now. And so head to the suite. And, there's a picture of you in the suite.
There is.
Or maybe there was a picture of you. It might get replaced. It may get replaced in the AFC Championship game with a picture of Stink. Who knows? Who knows? Nobody knows, Stoke.
Oh, my
I was like,
goodness.
hey, where's Stoke? Is Stoke down? Oh, hey, Marshall, have you seen Stoke? And no, you haven't seen Stoke?
Mm-mm.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. But,
I heard about it, and I can't lie. I'm like, no, Lana, Mark's he was not in Payton suite. He's in the Bud Light deal or whatever with the rest of the Broncos where they put everyone in there. He's in the general population suite. He's not.
He's hanging out with.
I started in the general pop.
Yeah, he's hanging out with David Treadwell.
Yeah,
yes.
I started,
no disrespect.
I started out in general pop, and
Right.
the next thing I know, I get upgraded with the warden. I got upgraded to the warden suite,
and he reached out to you twice.
Where are you? Where are you?
I need you in here.
And I don't know.
This one hurts. This one hurts so hard.
Hey, Silk, I don't even know how he must have been listening to the show.
Might have been.
I don't know. I mean,
well, what was it? What was it like in that environment? You're hanging out with legends. You're there with Payton and TD and Shannon and
all those Ring
DeMarcus
of
Ware.
Famers.
All those Ring of Famers.
All those Ring of Famers.
And you.
I would imagine the oversight now is going to come. Like I would imagine now. They're like, wait a minute, all these, that's where the Ring of Famers hang. They go, and they go, wait a minute, how was Stink not in the Ring of?
Oh.
He wrote the speech. He started the whole championship run. Imagine.
No speech, no Super Bowl win.
Right. And I would imagine probably next year.
Next year is your year?
I got to think
next year.
with Payton, like reaching out to you, not once, but twice. Hey, you coming by? He might make a phone call or two on your behalf, too.
Yeah.
This could happen. This
Yeah.
could be happening. But no, what was it? What was it like in that environment with those guys watching that game?
It was awesome. It was all, it's really cool because Payton has such a different perspective of, everybody kind of watches the game through the lens with which they played, And just to pick his brain about certain things and, to go back and forth and discuss situationally kind of where they are, what they're doing. That was cool. That was really cool.
I remember
And all
those days. I remember those days. That was fun.
Yeah.
It used to be fun. Sure, you had a lot of fun.
I had a great time.
Yeah, you learned a lot.
Yeah, you had a great time.
I know.
Yeah.
I remember when I used to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Were you invited to the game on Sunday? Not you, Stoke. Stink.
I don't. I really. This is getting a little awkward. I don't really want to talk about Sunday's plan, but Sunday, it is my birthday Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah. So, Payton is very. He's just an altruistic gift giver. Is how I like to think of Payton, and so. Odds are AFC
now I'm getting
Championship
sick.
game.
No playoffs.
Yep.
No gift.
Happy birthday, Stink. What are you going to do?
What a game, though, to go to.
Oh,
what a
my
game to
gosh.
be at, and you're over there, hanging with Payton. You got TD, Shannon, all those guys, and for it to finish the way that it finished, to be in the environment that you were, like at the stadium. What was the stadium and the field and the buzz? The energy in there had to be unreal.
Energy was crazy. And then it dipped a little bit in that third quarter when offensively we weren't doing anything. But then of course it picked back up in the fourth and overtime, and what an unbelievable atmosphere. Broncos country. It's really cool, Stoke. You and I got to be part of something really special playing here. And, and I said this a million times before, but when you're in it, sometimes you don't really appreciate it because you're so myopic in your focus of what you're trying to accomplish as a player. And then to be on the other side and to be the fan that's cheering for the team and to see Broncos country just come out and show out. I mean, it was so loud. I tell you, it was crazy because I thought Buffalo handled the noise exceptionally. Like Buffalo handled the noise as an offense probably better than we handled the noise as a defense. But I thought Buffalo was up to the task. They ran the ball exceptionally well. They did a lot of things offensively really well. We just made the majority of the big plays, and we talked about this going in. Hey, they're going to make their big plays. They're going to have some explosives. If we can keep them below 10 and create more explosives for the defense, then they get on the offense, we're going to win this game. And, boy, I tell you what, it boiled right down to it.
Yeah, it did. I mean, you look at what happened before halftime, where we go down, we score a touchdown, and what a play that was. That was the one to Lil Jordan, if I'm not mistaken, correct? The one before halftime?
Yes.
The throwback kind of
pass?
Yeah,
right. Yes.
And then a play later, that's what happens when you put the pressure on an opposing team, and they already had the pressure on Buffalo. They needed to win. Mm-hmm. They make mistakes like that.
Yeah.
Instead of just taking a knee, going into halftime, you try to make a play for no reason. And I don't fault Josh Allen, but he's got to know better.
Yep.
But I fault the coach for putting him in that situation. You take the knee, you go into halftime, you don't have any timeouts. What are you trying to do here? And it cost him in a big way.
You had 16 seconds left, and I'm sitting there watching the game going, all right, just take a knee. Take a knee, get in the locker room, regroup, and then you fumble that ball and give the Broncos by the way,
was not nice, Ty.
Has anybody done a wellness check on Zach? Has anybody checked on? Has anybody gone over there?
I have not.
This is not a drill.
No, I know Zach. No,
he was quiet all weekend, but he jumped out last night and fully threw his support behind Jared Stidham. I've been watching Stidham in camp the last few years, and I feel good about him. He said,
Stidham, you know what? Those 4 or 5 reps, I know you already did it, but the 4 or 5 reps that Bo didn't get, Stidham got him.
Right.
So that's going to bode well.
Push the button. Push the dang button.
We already played it one. I want to read this one first of all. Wow. First, Mike steals Stokes' endorsement. Now Mark steals Stokes' best friend. Stoke has nothing left except his evil little dog. And even Cody doesn't want anything to do with him.
Oh, no! That was good.
You're left with Cody.
I got some good. You know what? When we come back, I got some good beef tallow update. I got a beef tallow update.
And also, coming up next, look, we're
Cody peed in my closet on Saturday, by the way. So just want to let everybody know. Cody peed in my, I mean,
Cody found out that your best friend now dumped you. And so Cody's like, this guy's a loser. I'm just going to go take a leak in his closet.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Hey, listen, we are keeping it loose. We're having fun. It was a great win, but we do not want to lose sight of what happened to Bo Nix and what he's going through and what a crowning achievement. If this is it, what a way to finish. We'll salute Bo coming up next.
The Broncos completed a heroic comeback against the Bills in overtime, but lost Bo Nix on the second-to-last play of the game. With a veteran backup in Jared Stidham, can Sean Payton keep his offense rolling in the AFC Championship? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey, it's your boy Stink here from my buddies at Gravina's Window Center of the Happy New Year. I don't know how long I can keep going Happy New Year. Is there a moratorium on that? No, I can go into February. Well, Happy New Year anyhow. It's the time of year everybody wants something new, but what about treating yourself to something better, something great, and something new? Hey, if your home would be more comfortable with better windows, brand new siding, my friends at Gravina's Window Center of Little can help make that upgrade happen. Right now, they're offering 25% off Infinity replacement windows, 20% off a James Hardy siding, and to make it even easier, you can get 12 months, no interest financing, huge savings, and a great way to start the year. All you have to do is give them a call at 303-794-0490 to schedule your free in-home visit, or head on over to windowsforyourhome.com. Don't forget 25% off Infinity replacement windows, 20% off of James Hardy siding, and 12 months no interest. Man, it's not going to get better than that. Call them 303-794-0490 or find them online at windowsforyourhome.com.
Gold demand is skyrocketing to record highs. As more Americans rush to preserve their savings, will there be enough gold? I'm Dr. Ron Paul, and I believe physical gold is the only way to truly protect your 401k or IRA savings. Gold offers tangible security that can't be tracked, stolen, or inflated. That's why I strongly advocate for gold IRAs. To learn more, text the word SECURE to 989898 now. Birch Gold Group will send you a free info kit on gold IRAs. Birch Gold is the only gold company I trust, and their thousands of great reviews prove I'm not alone. So don't wait another second. Protect your retirement savings today and see how easy it is to move your IRA or 401k into physical precious metals. Text SECURE to the number 989898 for your free gold IRA info kit. Again, SECURE to 989898.
Message and data rates may apply.
Hey, that New Year's resolution to lose weight, admirable, but that's going to take time and commitment and discipline. That New Year's resolution to get your hair back, that can be taken care of in one day. Call Dr. Tanya Pauls and her all-star team at Advanced Hair Restoration. Take advantage of a free consultation. Learn all about their simple yet unbelievably successful and, yes, life-changing FUE treatment. Your own natural hair growing back exactly where you want it. No magic, no gimmicks, just real science and the latest technology. I know it works because it worked for me 20 years ago. Had this done with Dr. Tanya Pauls herself. I believe in it so much. I want you to experience it too and all the positive benefits that come along with it. Use me as a resource. Reach out to me here at the station through social media, but let's get that ball rolling on this because it can be so exciting for you. Get that free consultation, $250 off. 250 free hair grafts. Just call 720-459-HAIR and at advancedhair.com. That's advancedhair.com.
Pro Savings Days are on at Lowe's. Get up to 35% off select major appliances. Plus, My Lowe's Pro Rewards members get an additional 5% off when you buy 5 or more select GE, Whirlpool, and Electrolux kitchen or laundry major appliances. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 123. Discount valid to My Lowe's Pro Rewards members only. Exclusions and other restrictions apply. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See associate or Lowe's.com for details. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey guys, boy Steve here today about my long-term buddy Troy Hansford. And if you're thinking about selling your house for any reason, now might be the time to sell, still get top dollar. Believe it or not, my guy Troy is still offering his $5,000 guarantee. What is it, you ask? Well, if he can't sell your house at your price on your timeline that you agree upon beforehand, bam, going to cut you a check for $5,000. Who else makes the offer? Nobody I've ever heard of. And he makes that offer because he continues to spend a ton of money marketing his listings, has about 100 families approved and ready to buy right now. And if for any reason you need to sell right away, Troy can buy your house, all cash, and he can close in as little as 7 days. You have a house to sell, Troy probably has that perfect buyer for you right now, waiting for you to pick up the phone and to call him. Call Troy, get your home sold for the most money. That's 720-900-4433, 720-900-4433. Troy Hansford of RE/MAX Professionals, a Colorado licensed broker. Some restrictions do apply. You want to sell your house? Then call my buddy Troy, 720-900-4433.
Pro Savings Days are on at Lowe's. Get up to 35% off select major appliances. Plus, My Lowe's Pro Rewards members get an additional 5% off when you buy 5 or more select GE, Whirlpool, and Electrolux kitchen or laundry major appliances. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 123. Discount valid to My Lowe's Pro Rewards members only. Exclusions and other restrictions apply. Selection varies by location. While supplies last. See associate or Lowe's.com for details. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit Lowe's.com/terms for details. Subject to change.
When your check engine light comes on, do you see a repair bill or do you see peace of mind? For 20 years, CarShield's been the name America trusts to help keep you on the road. While other companies stop covering you when your car gets older, CarShield offers protection plans up to 200,000 miles. With over $1 billion in claims paid, we don't just promise protection, we deliver it. Don't let a breakdown break your budget. Get the flexible month-to-month coverage you deserve. Go to carshield.com. That's carshield.com today.
Stay up to date on the Broncos with our 9 News Broncos insider, Mike Kliss. Presented by Fitness Gallery. Hear the latest from every practice and every game every single week during football season. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter Har Motors.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Bold takes.
I would put my fajitas up against any Mexican restaurant.
Active listening.
You weren't listening to a word I just said.
Plus, a little number crunching.
What's 12 minus 1? I mean, 12 minus 11.
1.
This is why math confuses me.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Doesn't get much more bittersweet than what we saw on Saturday. The most exhilarating of victories. And then 45 minutes later, finding out that Bo Nix had fractured his ankle and is going to be lost for the rest of the season. And you guys are professional athletes. You sign up for this. You're paid a lot of money to go out and play with that being a possibility of getting hurt. But I felt and continue to feel so bad for him because he had a terrific year, and to go out and play that way when he was an afterthought. He was just the side dish for the main course that was Josh Allen for everybody nationwide, locally, leading up to this game, and he went out and outplayed Josh Allen. He was the better quarterback. He was the winning quarterback, and to have that all now taken away from him stink, and the rest of the guys go on to the AFC Championship game, I feel so bad for Bo.
I do too. I mean, it is part of the deal, you know that, but man, can you imagine? I mean, 17 weeks, the competition, all the fourth quarter comebacks, the hits, the things that you did to, help your football team get to this point, and now you don't get to cap it off. Now you don't get to play in an AFC Championship game. It's devastating. I spent a lot of time hurt over my career, man, and it's really hard. But for me, the great thing was I never had to miss playoff games. I was always able to go to those.
Well, we got it. We'll get to
it.
it.
No, I just see it on ESPN and.
Good for you, bud.
All right, real quick.
Mark hasn't seen it.
Sean McDermott got fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should have standed up for Buffalo a little bit more.
Ooh, juicy.
Wow.
Not standing up for Buffalo anymore.
He can't be that guy.
Yeah.
Well, he
the
ain't
Buffalo
that guy
didn't
anymore.
stand for him.
His ceiling is established.
Yeah. It was established. That's for sure.
Time to move on.
Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I didn't have to miss playoff games. I'm devastated for him because he has busted his ass to be here. He has worked his ass off. He was the sixth quarterback taken, number 12 overall. Everybody just was like, "Oh, this guy is just, you're reaching." And Bo Nix, and even this year, Bo Nix isn't this. Everybody pointed, nationally to what Bo Nix isn't. But what he is just a competitive little cuss who wins football games. And I'm devastated for him. Because obviously you're still a part of it, you don't feel part of it, And I saw
he's a huge part of it, obviously.
Right.
It stinks that in the two biggest games, possibly AFC Championship and Super Bowl,
he's not going to be there.
You're not going to be available.
Yeah. And did you see the Nick Foles, Nick Foles
we read
tweet,
that,
which was really cool.
It's just a different situation. Nick Foles played like 5 games that year.
Exactly.
Jared Stidham hadn't played at all this year.
Right.
So he's coming into a much tougher situation not having to play. I would think it would be more difficult. But, yeah, look, it stinks for Bo. It does, man. To put all that you did into it and play as well as he did this year and be doubted and just overcome all of those different things that have happened this year, and to win that football game and to have a chance to be hosting the AFC Championship game in your second year and be the starting quarterback of the Broncos, 1 game away from the Super Bowl, and your season is just over like that, that's devastating, but that's sports.
Yeah.
The Broncos are going to play on Sunday, and you have to move on. I like the way the Broncos handled it. I like the way that Sean Payton handled it, and now it's out there. They're able to move on, and you got 1 game with a veteran quarterback. Anything can happen. So sometimes sports isn't fair, and
right.
that's what it was on Sunday.
And some people are getting their wish from earlier in the season. Some people are getting their wish from earlier.
I knew this was going to. I knew this was going to.
I forgot about Mikey.
I'm ready for this. Go ahead.
Yeah, some people,
I knew this was coming.
Hey,
I knew this was coming.
Maybe to sit down, Bo, and maybe try Stidham, and maybe Stiddy is early this season when Bo was struggling a little bit with the footwork and stuff. There were people, Stoke. There were people that were pointing the finger saying maybe it's time to make a little switch.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I tried to shut him down right away.
I said, and here's what I said. Thank you for once again, like you always do, you two, taking me out of context. What did I say? I said, if he continues to play this way, which was not good, if he continues to play this way, it is something you would have to consider. But was I calling for the change then? No.
I don't know, Mike.
Don't let the facts get in the way, Mark Schlereth.
Right. By the way, I knew that Stoke was going to be a little salty this morning when I pulled in and Stoke was in my spot.
He did.
He was in my spot.
He tried to reverse squatter.
Right. He did. He wanted. He just rolled in, flexed a little bit. You go. You think you're mowing my grass?
Yeah.
Now I'm mowing yours.
Yeah.
You took my spot in Payton's suite.
Yeah.
Now I'm taking your parking spot.
Yeah.
Yep. He lifted his leg.
He did.
Cody
did
style.
He went Cody on me.
He did.
Went all Cody.
He did. All right. Well, I want to get more into. I want to know whether or not you guys think there was anything fishy at all with the way that whole Bo thing went down.
It was odd, wasn't it?
All right. Well,
I know, but it was just very odd how everything transpired so quickly.
Well,
And
I'll let you respond to that. Sean McDermott, again, has been fired in the last couple of minutes.
Wow.
Fired in Buffalo.
How about that job? Now that becomes the most attractive job by far.
Yeah, it does.
If I'm John Harbaugh, I'm like, never
Whoa,
mind.
Whoa, did the ink dry?
Whoa.
Is the ink dry? Is the ink dry?
Right. No, I want out.
Yeah.
I mean, who's Mike Tomlin? Who would be a good fit for that job? I mean, I didn't think they had the guts to fire Sean McDermott.
I didn't either. I thought that's
obvious.
Coach Vance.
Ooh.
It's the best job by far.
He's a tall guy.
Taking over with Josh Allen right now.
What if Joe Brady just takes over?
That actually is probably what's going to happen, I would think. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, we'll talk about that. Can the Broncos and how can the Broncos win with Jarrett Stidham? And a quick look at the Patriots coming here for the AFC Championship game. All that coming up next.
Bo Nix fractured his ankle in the win over the Bills and will miss the remainder of the postseason. Can Jarrett Stidham take the reins and help lead the Broncos back to the Super Bowl? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
What is happening, Stoke, for my friends at Roller Auction, leader in Colorado auctions for over 40 years. And man, they got some great auctions that are ending this week. They got one that is ending today, a reconditioned Power Tools office furniture auction that is ending at 1 o'clock this afternoon. Almost 600 items in this. This one is a really cool auction. All you have to do is go to rollerauction.com to get logged in, to get signed up. Guess what? It's free. It's easy. It's open to the public. Best part about it is you're going to get great deals on great items. Like I said, you got to check out this auction that's ending today at 1 o'clock this afternoon, man. All kinds of great items. And I got Makita 18-volt power tools. Also got a bunch of tankless gas water heaters. How about storage sheds, Rubbermaid storage sheds? Yep, they got you covered there. Makita 10-inch sliding compound miter saw. All kind of DeWalt power tools. Hey, if you're in the market for robotic lawnmowers, they got you covered there. Also, really cool. I want one of those myself. Pressure washers, nail guns. How about compressors? A little bit of everything. This is a really great auction. Chainsaws. Mike Evans, you need a chainsaw? My friends at Roller Auction have you covered. This is what I love about Roller Auction is they're always updating and adding new auctions every single week. So go see it all and get yourself one of those great deals at rollerauction.com. That's rollerauction.com.
Jewelry Graham. Hi, I'm Brian, your friend and jeweler at Shane Company. We have just the right gift for your sweetheart this Valentine's Day. Any style, any budget. Like heart-shaped necklaces, birthstones, or hand-matched diamond studs. Getting engaged? Create a dream ring and choose from natural and lab-grown diamonds in all shapes and sizes. Come see us in store or at shaneco.com because a friend wants you to win Valentine's Day. Shane Company, your friend and jeweler.
Imagine finding your dream home and moving in right away. No waiting to sell your old place first. Sounds perfect, right? That's exactly what Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program lets you do. Buy your new home now and sell the old one later. Here's how it works. Orchard gives you cash so you can buy and move into your new home first, on your timeline. No waiting, no showings, no double moves. Then the Orchard experts take it from there. They handle repairs on your old home for you so you attract the right buyers. Once they're done, a local Orchard agent lists and sells your home for top dollar. Orchard's Move First program gives you the freedom to buy and move into your new home first and sell your old home later. Buy before you sell and get top dollar for your home with Orchard. Ready to find out how much your home is worth? Visit Orchard.com to get your free home valuation. That's Orchard.com.
My name is Whitney Allen. I am a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought in a million years we'd have to use life insurance. The unexpected happened. With Ethos, it is so fast and easy. It's 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage through Ethos.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/game. That's ETHOS.com/game.
Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
At Wrangler, we know the essential question for any guy is, can I go like this? It could be date night, boys' night, work, or your nephew's school play. It could be anything, and the last thing you want to do is change. That's why Wrangler makes jeans, shirts, jackets, and tees that answer yes to life's essential question. You can go in Wrangler. Check out our latest styles today at Wrangler.com. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter-Har Motors. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan presents Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth.
They already have 75 yards on the ground on 10 rushes. Here's another one to Cook. And Cook fumbles! The Broncos are right there. Singleton delivered the blow that knocked the ball out, and Denver has the recovery with Hufanga.
They bring in an extra lineman, Frank Crum, on a 3rd and 1 snap coming at the 7. They fake the handoff to Harvey. They will
sidearm pass. It's wide open to the lineman we just mentioned. Crum comes in as an eligible receiver, and he runs it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
2nd and 10, he's rolling, planting, going. Here's you go, Tony, to the end zone.
They got it! What a call! It's Humphrey hauling it in for the Bronco touchdown.
No kneel down, no timeouts. Tried to load it up. Better head to the sideline if he wants another play.
Oh, lost the football.
That's why you never do that.
It is picked up by the Broncos, and there's time on the clock. It's picked up by Key, and they have a chance to add 3 more.
50 yards it is.
Lutz to end the half with a Denver 10-point lead. 10 points in the final 22 seconds. Here they come, and they fumble again. They got to him from behind with Benito. And the recovery belongs to Denver.
2nd and 14.
Deep ball down the field, and he is intercepted by Locke. Locke jumps right in front of the receiver and takes it right back. 1st and 10.
They're going after him.
Going for the end zone, over the shoulder. Oh, Mims hauls it in.
Coming after him all out.
They pick it up, and they go deep down the field, and the pass is caught. No, McMillan has the football. How about that?
Oh, they're going to take a shot.
And he's got a man wide open, and it's incomplete. White is flagged, and the Broncos are right at the doorstep of the AFC Championship game. Here it is on the way, and the Denver Broncos have won it in overtime.
On the second to last play in overtime, Bo fractured a bone in his right ankle. He's scheduled to have surgery Tuesday of this week, which will put him out for the rest of the season. Stidham's ready to go. And it was the second to last play before he threw the pass to Mims. Birmingham is where he'll have the surgery with Dr. Waltrip. I don't really think there's any other questions. In other words, this is what it is, and we felt like it'd be best to just tell everyone now.
Capping off what was one of the most surreal days in Denver Bronco history, a win for the ages, followed by the what? Are you kidding? This must be a joke.
Who got hacked?
News that Bo Nix,
That's what I thought.
Hurt, done, just like that. And Jarrett Stidham will be your quarterback Sunday in the AFC Championship game. Stoke, you brought it up earlier in conversation. Anything kind of feel fishy about this whole Bo Nix story?
I don't know about fishy, but it's just Mark's had a ton of surgeries. I mean, I've never seen you have so much detail on what's going to happen so soon. Like, you're already, how did you get in touch with a doctor? Like, already? Really? Did you just text him? Like, I need surgery? Okay, well, you'll come in on Tuesday? I mean, usually you don't see the news get out that fast. And then on top of that, you're already scheduled all this stuff out. It's just, I don't know. That to me, that was kind of odd. I don't know about fishy, just odd and different. It was just weird that they had so much info so soon after the news came out.
Yeah, it's not like a ligament because they don't have the MRI there. There's an X-ray right there. So you just roll in the locker room, you get the X-ray, it's fractured. All right, we got to have the surgery. So that's why
that all
that
comes
happens.
together. That all comes together like in 45 minutes to an hour.
Well, you get to set up with a doctor out of state, not even like a team doctor.
Yeah, I'm absolutely. They have those connections. Like I mean, it's not a big deal. I broke my finger, walked in, had an X-ray. Yeah, your finger's broken. All right. Like it. I mean, you.
Well, you
instantly
know that, but
yeah.
you didn't have an appointment set
well,
up.
When I herniated 2 discs in my back after the Kansas City game.
This guy had my finger, then put my herniated disc.
I walked in Monday. I came in, took an MRI. The MRI was you had 2 herniations, and I was on a plane the next day to.
I know, but this is Monday.
That's
that's a whole day, Mark. We're talking about
but I couldn't get
30
out.
minutes after the game.
But I couldn't get the reason
I
because I didn't have an
this is
MRI at the stadium.
I
Otherwise,
know. It's just crazy that on a Saturday night after the game, and like that all came together that quick. But I mean, what would be the reason? I mean, it just happened, I guess. I just never have seen anything happen that quick with a coach coming out that soon after the game, just saying, this is what it is. You're going to have surgery on Tuesday, and having it all planned out that soon. I mean, so how did it happen? So let's go back to how it happened, Mike. It was on the quarterback sweep.
To the left there.
To the left. And was it when Power stepped on him?
I haven't looked really. I haven't been able to look that close at the play
because he got like arm swiped, I think, to get tackled, and then Powers starts stumbling backwards, and it looked like Powers stepped on his ankle.
I looked at it a bunch. I just thought he stepped awkwardly, and he's had some ankle fractures in the past, right? Isn't that what we found out? So. I don't know. It just looked like he stepped awkwardly to me.
I saw Powers step back and looked like he stepped on him, but I couldn't. It was hard to really decipher like what exactly happened and how it happened. And then, yes, to your point, Mark. I mean, so if you've had ankle injuries before, did he have like a stress fracture in the ankle, and then all of a sudden you just move the wrong way and it just, It pops.
Yeah,
it breaks.
I don't know how it happened, but I mean, it looked innocuous enough. It didn't look like it was like, normally you see things. I mean, I looked at it a bunch of times, and I hate looking at injuries, but I looked at it a bunch of times I didn't really see.
No, there was nothing like gruesome about it. And then like if you didn't know, like no one knew, you just saw him get up in like a little limp, but that happens all the time.
Yeah.
But after the fact, you're like, oh, he was really limping.
Well,
there.
when they flashed to him right before the kick, he was caught really grimacing, and his eyes were screwed shut, and you could tell there was some. And at that moment I went, that seems like a weird look. But then, all right, I was on to the field goal, so I didn't think another thing about it until then you heard about it, and so clearly he was hurting. We'll get to more on that in a second. Jared Stidham, give me the reasons why. Let's do an optimist view here. Why you can win with Stiddy next week?
Because I think, one, Stiddy's a professional quarterback. He's been in this system now for what? How many years? 3 years?
3 years.
3 years in this system. We've seen him play in the preseason. I understand this preseason is not regular season, but we've seen him play in the preseason, seen him play well in the preseason. And then if you go back to that game that he played, the last one he started against the Niners when he played for the Raiders, he was pretty exceptional in that game. I mean, the bottom line is Sean Payton has paid him a bunch of money because Sean Payton believes in him. And he is athletic. He can rip it. He understands the offense.
I like him a lot.
Like, we haven't been relying on this offense to be great anyhow, and they didn't run the ball exceptionally well. Bo was the leading rusher, and carries wise and everything else wise. So, I mean, certainly the guy's a professional quarterback, and he's here for a reason. So, yeah, you should be optimistic that he can operate this offense.
Yeah, I mean, he did have a great training camp. He had a really, really good training camp. So that's a huge positive here. To Mark's point, he's been in this offense for a while. And, I think it might be a better situation here where, hey, you're just kind of thrown in this year. You haven't made any starts this year. You haven't played really at all this year. So there's no film from this year on you. And you just have to do it one time to advance. And so that could be a positive here. Now, here's the thing here. Thank you. Lip. Yeah, I've been looking. Yeah, finally, I've been looking at that thing for an hour and 40 minutes. Just a piece of crust or like a piece of sausage bacon that you had this morning, egg McMuffin, something. Maybe that was from
tubby kid
from
leftovers?
your
breakfast on Friday.
It might have been Stokley's chicken sandwich from 3 days ago that you ate this morning.
It's still in my golf bag. Oh my!
The chicken sandwiches.
Yes,
now I won't do it. But
it's still in my golf.
I think
I've
it's
forgotten
good.
to take it. I forgot to take it. Yes, it's nice and cold.
Yeah,
it's like a refrigerator.
Let's just microwave it and away we go.
Here's the deal here. This coaching staff has to do a great job this year. This is why Greg Penner pays these guys so much money. You start with Sean, all these other 5 million coaches they have on the offensive side. You got all Lombardi and Carmichael and, the boy wonder Davis Webb and the up-and-coming, right? Hey, y'all got to ball out this week. We got to scheme up plays. We had, like the Frank Crum play, we got to scheme plays up to help Jared Stidham, okay? We're going to have to run the ball well. You're going to have to come up with a great game plan. You can't just say, hey, here it is. Nope, you got to really think outside the box here. You got to think of some maybe you got a trick play or two in here. You're going to have to generate yards, generate points. This offensive staff is going to have to do a great job this week if they want to be successful offensively.
So here's the thing. This isn't going from, all right, the Rams were the top offense in the NFL this year. This isn't losing Matthew Stafford and going to Jimmy Garoppolo. Okay? Mark, focus. Okay? Stop thinking about how handsome Jimmy G is.
He is beautiful.
This isn't like going from Matt Stafford to Jimmy Garoppolo. You have an offense here. We've been talking about all season long. It's been a hot and cold offense. It's been an inconsistent offense. So from that standpoint, the production of this offense, the drop-off from Bo to Jarrett Stidham shouldn't be that precipitous. Here's the big thing. Bo has clearly established he's got the clutch gene. And if the game is close in the fourth quarter, Bo's going to come through in the clutch. Bo raises his game in the fourth quarter. That's the difference. But if you're just talking about just this offense, this Denver Broncos offense, as we've been watching it all season long, with all of the ups and downs it's had, should it be that big of a drop-off going from Bo to Stidham?
Well, you would hope not. Like from an operational standpoint, it probably wouldn't be blasphemy to say that, hey, maybe Stidham is every bit as good, maybe even a little bit better from just an operational standpoint because he's got more experience. He's done it before. He's been here for 3 years, blah, 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 blah. it is that fourth quarter. It is that gotta-have-it moment. It is that ability to avoid a sack, the ability to make a big-time scramble when you have to, the ability to have – and I'm not saying that Stiddy ain't a good athlete, but Bo's exceptional when it comes to pocket movement, scrambling ability, designed run stuff. He's really, really good at that. And I think he's, athletically better than Stidham. But I'm not saying Stidham's a huge drop-off. But it is avoiding sacks and all those things are an important part of what this offense has done to kind of stay ahead of the chains, to make sure they don't put themselves in harm's way.
I look at it a lot different than y'all too. I think it's a huge drop-off. This is a big drop-off. I can't lie to myself. You're talking about Bo Nix. Not just the fourth quarter Bo Nix, but a guy that just makes plays, and that's what he's done. And, he was a starting quarterback of a 14-win football team this year. We got to put a little bit more respect on what he did this year.
But you're the one that's been calling this an offense that has been hot and cold all season long.
It has been. It's a huge drop-off, but – you look at what Stidham does compared to what Bo does. And Stidham, to me, is a guy that will beat you more from the pocket. And he'll play more within the system, to Mark's point, okay? And so I'm hoping that we come in next Monday and say it wasn't a big drop-off. And I'll raise my hand and say I was wrong on that. Because I do think that Stidham could do a good job from operating within the pocket. Now, here's the problem. How will that expose this offensive line a little bit more? Because Bo does such a great job of escaping pressure. Now, sometimes he leaves early, and we get on him about that, but he does a great job of escaping pressure. Yeah. Will Stidham be able to do that? On top of that, you're talking about a Patriots defense that is flying around right now, that's playing at a whole nother level, and they're doing a lot of different things to get after the quarterback, and they're doing a great job of it. So now you don't have that guy with that sixth sense, the guy with the ability to escape a lot of that pressure. So how will that affect the Broncos offense?
Yeah, those are all, they're all legitimate points. And when I say I think operationally Stidham will be great, I think because he's had the experience, he is a veteran quarterback, he's got all that stuff, but it doesn't mean he'll execute. Like, operationally is just, hey, man, before the snap, I know what to do. I know where to go with the football. I know what the defense is, all those things. Doesn't mean you can you're going to execute it better than Bo executes it. So, yeah, there is a drop-off, no question. Do I have some faith that Stidham is here for a reason, that he can operate this offense? Absolutely. But will he make those big-time plays in critical moments? And that's where Bo has been exceptional, as good as anybody in the league.
Yeah, and look, I'm gonna be like you. I'm gonna be optimistic about Stidham.
Yeah.
Why not? What do we have to lose? I think the pressure's on New England. Coming in here, they're playing a backup quarterback.
Yeah.
And, it's Vrabel and Drake May and the return of the Patriots. So the pressure's on New England, and I'm just going to be optimistic that they will do enough around Jared Stidham to take pressure off of him and not put it all on him. You don't have to go out there and win this football game. You know who has to win this football game? The defense and the guys around Stidham and this coaching staff. So I think that needs to be the message to Jared Stidham is like, this isn't about you winning this football game. All these other pieces, they have to do more than what they've been doing to win that game on Sunday.
This just reminds me of just another thing Mike has been wrong about.
Oh, yeah.
This is why the running game matters.
Oh.
This is why you need to establish the running game. This is why you need to fix it. This is why you need a tight end that can block. This right here is the reason that you have to be a balanced football team. You can't just throw that out and go, we don't really need to run the ball. You throw to score. And this is why, Mike Evans.
Okay, the offense scored 30 points the other day with zero support from the running game. Okay, yet another example of how much you overrate the importance of the running game. Now, with a backup quarterback who hasn't played in a game in over 700 days, yes, it will be important to try to be able to run the football in that case. But when you got a quarterback like Bo, I think
who ran it 12 times.
Well, okay. So what running game are you talking about? Are you talking about
design run? I'm talking
about the quarterback's ability to run, or are you talking about the running game?
Well, the running game, but the quarterback's ability to run is because they haven't been able to establish a run. That's why they moved to Bo running the football.
In his career, 20 games played. That's the extent of Jarrett Stidham's career, by the way. 20 games in the NFL, 37 carries for 100 yards, 2.7 yards per carry. This is not a scrambler.
No, you won't be seeing design runs for. But to Mark's point, I mean, that you could tell that was a point of emphasis. Let's get Bo involved in the run game, get him going, make them respect him running the football, and they were doing a good job of that early. It's just a shame that it happened the way that it happened, but now you got to move on, and you're moving on with Stidham, and it's up to everybody else to pick up their game and to help Stidham out. This isn't about Stidham winning the football game. This is about everybody around him helping him enough to do enough to win on Sunday.
All right, let's get to 4 down territory.
It's time for 4 down territory, where Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth react to the latest action both on and off the gridiron. Kicking things off with first down.
And we got a lot of ground to cover here, so this will probably extend on into the 8 o'clock hour. So
overtime.
Stay with us. Yeah, we're gonna go
the
over.
Broncos.
We're gonna go overtime. Here we go. Sean Payton on how he learned about Bo Nix's injury.
He centers the ball for us, and then as he comes over, I kind of chest bump him with, jab him like frickin' A, and he's like, "Oh, careful." It was, and I'm like, "You all right?" And he said, "Yeah." He goes, "But man, it's hurting." And I said, "What do you got?" And he said, "My ankle." And I said, "All right." I said, "You'll be fine," and I jabbed him in the chest again. I said, "Just enjoy this field goal." And so we come in afterwards, and at that point, it's everyone's in there and celebrating. Then I came and did the presser with you all. When I came back from that press conference, Bo, our medical trainer, George, there was a group in my office, and I knew they didn't say anything, but I knew there was something. We always meet after the game and discuss injuries, but that was early, and they said, "Look, there's a fracture." Showed me the X-ray. So immediately I walked down the hall. Bo was kind of sitting outside the locker room, leaning up against the wall. His wife, his parents, his family there. I think Steady, a few others, and I just asked him how he was doing. Are you hanging in there? And I said to you guys last night, this is a strong-minded individual. Obviously, it was disappointing right at that moment, to get to this point. And so that's essentially what took place.
Yeah, I like how the Broncos handled it. They moved fast. Let's get the news out there. Let's move on. We got a big game on Sunday, and it stinks for Bo. I mean, what an unbelievable season he had, and to take that next step from what they did last year, getting eliminated in the first round, then to beat the Bills at home, and you're in the AFC Championship game in your second year, and not to be able to go out there and compete, that stinks. It really does, because he deserves that right to be out there. And the sport sometimes is unfair, and it doesn't always work out the way that you want it to work out. And this is an example of it here. But the Broncos are still going to play on Sunday, and they still got a great opportunity here. Just one game. Anything can happen in one game. We don't have to beat them best of 7, Mark. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you knew that, right? This isn't hockey, basketball, or baseball. It's not the best out of 7.
No.
This is just one game.
Oh, I thought we played every other day for over a week.
No, that's a great thing about football.
Oh.
It's just one.
That's what makes it so difficult.
Yes, and so special.
Right.
And that's why it's the hardest championship to win in all of sports.
I agree.
There you go.
Are you guys done? Good. All right.
How many of those do you have, Mark?
We move on.
Just 3.
We move on.
Second down.
Only got 2.
Sean McDermott fired this morning in Buffalo, but not before complaining about the interception from Jaquan McMillan.
It's hard for me to, and I've had a chance to look at, it's hard for me to understand why it was ruled the way it was ruled. And if it is ruled that way, then why wasn't it slowed down? Just to make sure that we have this right. That would have made a lot of sense to me, to make sure that we have this thing right, because that's a pivotal play in the game. We have the ball at the 20, maybe kicking a game-winning field goal right there. So I'll just leave it at that. But I'm saying it because I'm standing up for Buffalo. I'm standing up for us.
Stand up for him.
John, what went on is not how it should go down, in my estimation. That play, these guys spent 3 hours out there playing football, pouring their guts out, to not even say, hey, let's just slow this thing down. That's why I'm bothered.
In your eyes, was it catch down by contact?
In my eyes, it was. Yes, in my eyes, it was.
We've debated stand up for Buffalo and then get fired. We've debated the interception. Stoke and I have. I thought it was a good call. Stoke thought it was a good call. Do you think it was a good call?
Initially, when I was there live, I thought it was down by contact. I thought that was going to get reversed. But then when you saw all the slow motion replays, you got to survive the catch, and it was almost like in midair there was simultaneous position. When you hit the ground, McMillan ends up with it. I like even if Sean McDermott got a replay where they went under the hood, there's not irrefutable evidence to change the call on the field. There's just not. And so regardless, I mean, I looked at myself like, hey, 12-year-old stink playing Nerf football. I would have called that a catch. But, again, I do games every weekend. I sometimes don't know what a catch is, sometimes don't know what a catch isn't. But because they both kind of had possession as they were going to the ground, the guy who comes up with the ball, to me, gets the ball. And so that part was correct.
Yeah, and here's what Sean McDermott doesn't realize. They did make sure they had it right.
Mm-hmm.
They did.
Right,
they saw the
it.
replays.
Right.
When you see the replays, you're like, okay, well, we don't need to replay it any further. It's clear and obvious that he was bobbling the ball when he went to the ground, and McMillan just got it. I mean, that's what happened.
Right. He got his arm in there, so his arm was in on the ball with Cooks, who had the ball with one hand, and they were both kind of in the air, and as they hit the ground, it ended up in McMillan's, breadbasket.
Right. So no need to replay it. They already
But
did.
they did.
And they called a
did in New
timeout.
York.
And they called a timeout to give them extra time. They kept on. That's what they do. They keep on watching it.
Yeah.
There's nothing to replay. When you see it once or twice, you realize that he was bobbling the ball. You have to maintain the catch through contact, through the ground, and he wasn't able to do that. It was pretty simple to me, pretty obvious to me, that it was a great interception.
What did you think about the one on Adams last night? Because there are a lot of people that are saying, well, what's the difference?
Well, because he caught the ball and his knee went down when he was getting contacted. So it's down by contact right there. I mean, that's the way I viewed it.
So that's exactly how I saw that too. I saw those as different situations.
Totally different.
Want to get your thoughts, both of you, on the pass interference calls that a lot of people are complaining about. Even our Dan Orlovsky complaining about. We'll get to that. Also, what about this Patriots team that's coming to town for the AFC Championship game? Boy, so much to talk about. You almost got to kind of stop and listen to that again. The Broncos getting ready to play in the AFC Championship this Sunday. Wow, that's next.
Just as they did in 2015, the Broncos and Patriots will go head-to-head with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. After an emotional victory over Buffalo, can Sean Payton rally his team around Jared Stidham for a little more mile-high magic? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey, guys, let me ask you a question. You live with back pain, neck pain, worried about needing surgery. How about taking all those habit-forming medications? Well, my guys at Spine One specialize in treatments that offer alternatives to major surgery and long-term medication. And here's the best part. You can do exactly what I did. You can start your journey toward pain-free today. That's right. They're a phone call away. Same-day appointments. 303-367-2225. 367-BACK. Spine One is a complete medical center. They've got everything. They've got the exams, the MRIs, the physical therapy, and the treatment options all in one facility. They're going to educate you on what's going on, show you the pictures, tell you why you're in pain, and then give you treatment options for both nagging and debilitating pain. Guys, I lived with debilitating pain for years. It checked me out of life. You know what I'm talking about. You get to the point where you just quit doing things you like to do because your back or your neck hurts so bad. I quit going to the gym, quit playing golf, and I couldn't sleep through the night. Couple short visits to my guys at Spine One. I was back and better than ever. They can do it for you as well. 303-367-2225. 303-367-BACK. Or as always, you can find them online at spine1.com.
Hey, Broncos country, it's Terrell Davis here. It's a new year. It's time to work on a new you.
At Fitness Gallery, we have deals everywhere, up to 50% off. Visit one of Fitness Gallery's 7 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins. We have you covered.
At Uline, the prevailing opinion is, if you don't live it, you don't believe it. The people at Uline believe in hard work, and they live it. by being there 24/7 to answer your call, having 41,000 items in stock, and offering same-day shipping from 12 locations across North America. Business owners, sellers, buyers, shippers, and packers believe it. Uline is the hard-working, dependable source for your shipping and industrial supplies. Visit uline.com.
I wish I'd gotten treated for my erectile dysfunction sooner. Men, I hear this all the time from our patients. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if ED is a problem in your life, resolve to get it treated today and stop having it affect you and the one you love. ED is simply a medical condition, and it's fully treatable. And at the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, we have treatments that are effective in well over 90% of cases, which means if you're like most guys, your ED will be a thing of the past. In fact, you could be having great sex within a day or two of your first appointment, and you'll likely find you're performing like you haven't in a long time. It's the new year. Resolve to get your ED treated and change your life. Call us at the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. Your initial visit is only $99. It includes blood work, a medical consult, and if medically advised, a test dose. And if that test dose doesn't work in the office, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or go to RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com. We have 5 offices across the Front Range to serve you. Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, a Promenic restorative health practice.
Hi, I'm Kamiko, the founder of Miko's Hot Chicken. When we started our family restaurant, we were also raising a family. But let me tell you, it wasn't easy. Our Chase Inc. card was there to reward us on all of our business needs. Now we have a thriving location, and we're hungry for more.
With the Chase Inc. Business Unlimited card, you can earn unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase, so your business can go from here to possible. Chase for Business. Make more with yours. Real business owners compensated for their participation. Cards issued by JPMorgan Chase Bank and a member FDIC. Subject to credit approval. Terms apply.
The Stock Show is a staple of Denver. For 66 years, so is Siltahar Motors, Colorado's most trusted dealership. You don't last 66 years by cutting corners. You do it by keeping your word, by treating customers like neighbors, by earning trust, not just asking for it. That's the Siltahar way. Always has been. This Stock Show season gets 0% financing and leases under $300 a month on the best trucks and SUVs in Denver. Call, click STHmotors.com, or come by Highway 36 in Wadsworth. Either way, you get everything you want out of a dealership at Siltahar Motors.
I'm Rob Wilhite. And for nearly 50 years, my firm has stood beside Colorado families after serious car accidents. With over $1 billion won, we know how to fight for you. Call 303-GOOD-LAW or visit WillHiteWins.com. That's WillHiteWins.com.
Hey, the cold weather is here. Stoke here from my friends at ROX Rocks Heating and Air. Has another company told you that you need a new furnace? Time to throw in the challenge flag. Rocks Heating and Air offers no obligation, free second opinions. And don't forget about heat pump rebates. They've never been better. Up to $13,500 only at ROX Rocks Heating and Air. Now play that jingle.
HVAC service, installation, repair. ROX Rocks Heating and Air.
Stay up to date on the Broncos and the latest news from around the league with our NFL insider James Palmer, exclusively on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Mondays on The Rundown with Richie Carney, Tuesday afternoons on The Drive, and Friday mornings on Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, all season long. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app. KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Siltahar Motors. Short-term memory loss.
I don't remember. What was the reason I gave her earlier?
Oh, my goodness. Okay. I don't remember what you said. You think I remember the reason?
Ironclad sources.
One of the biggest haters in my life, my wife. She will even vouch for that story.
And spontaneous karaoke.
New additions like Ronnie, Bobby,
Ricky and Mike.
If I like a girl who can cool it down.
Slow it down.
Watch out, I'm gonna lose control.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Here we go on this Broncos Reaction Monday, Broncos Victory Monday, and just kind of reset here the tone of this show. Look, it sucks what happened to Bo. It does. Feel so bad for him. After the season he had, to take this team all the way here and finish it off with that kind of performance, where he was the afterthought. I was getting so ticked off, guys, watching the pregame shows on Saturday. It was Josh Allen this, Josh Allen that, total Josh Allen glazing. And it was like,
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to talk a little bit about the Broncos and Bo Nix. I'll tell you what, that Bo Nix is a competitor. All right, now let's go back to Josh Allen. And it was so annoying. And to see Bo play that way and to give it his all and to play like that and to once again come through in the clutch and then, to find out 45 minutes, an hour later that it's done just like that for him is devastating. It definitely is the bitter in the bittersweet. But I don't want to lose sight of what the team did on Saturday, what Bo did, the accomplishment of this victory, how great that victory was, how exhilarating that victory was, how it was a direct message to all the naysayers out there that, oh, yeah, you win all these games. You didn't play that much of a schedule. You were lucky. You played all these close games. It's fool's gold. It's going to catch up with you. All of that. And for them to take that narrative and just shove it right back down the throats of all the people who've said it about them, I don't want to lose sight of that, guys. That's why I'm not trying to just ignore what happened to Bo or just say, thanks, Bo. Thanks for everything you did. All right, now let's move on and, forget about Bo. It's none of that, but I just want to be able to enjoy what this team accomplished on Saturday.
It's amazing what they accomplished and the fact that they are playing. They've got one game. That's it. One game to get to the Super Bowl. It's an incredible accomplishment. You won 14 games during the regular season. You took on the Buffalo Bills, who were everybody's darling. I mean, everybody's. And you mentioned it. Oh, my, Josh Allen. Ooh, hey, no Mahomes, no Lamar, no Joe Burrow. This is like, it was like this, grease the skids. The Buffalo Bills are going straight to the Super Bowl. And the Denver Broncos and Bo Nix were an afterthought. Good. They've been an afterthought, and they'll be an afterthought in the AFC Championship because of the Bo Nix injury, because Jared Stidham. This just plays out exactly the way the Broncos season has gone all year long. This is it. So good. Continue to be the underdogs. Continue to be the people that are getting overlooked all the time because it is working.
Yeah, pressure's going to be on New England, obviously, now, without Bo. It's a shame that we couldn't see Bo versus Drake May.
That would have been great.
Second year, these guys get to the AFC Championship game. It'd be, it's Broncos, Patriots. It's almost like you're building that rivalry, hopefully for the next 15 years. Right?
You're passing the Manning-Brady torch.
Just give me a second. I'll go there. Your mic's off, and then you just try to jump in on my good thought I had, and just bust in there and just steal it.
You're kind of taking a roundabout path there.
Well, I was building it up. This is what I do. I was building up. You're texting on your phone, then you try to
I was checking
jump in.
Right?
Do you see that?
Yeah, it wasn't a circuitous route. He was building up suspense, and you just kind of you're over there coughing, turning off your mic, texting people.
COVID man over here.
I was checking the line for the game. It started at 4.5, went to 5.5.
Maybe you were hitting Chris Bianchi to get weather on the 10s or whatever, just is like.
Then he just interrupts me while he's doing all this. And
focus. Get back to where you're going.
Yes. So, this is, you had a chance to have this great, the first edition of Bo versus Drake May, like we used to have with Payton versus Brady, all those great games, special games, in big time on big time stages, right? Mm-hmm. And that's not going to be there. Which stinks. That does stink. But that's just the way it is. And hey, the Broncos, you look at what they just did. And that was the quarterback that we all, wanted so bad.
Yeah.
The Josh Allen. That was the guy. We've talked about him for the last 8 years. Oh, Elway didn't draft him. Why didn't he draft him? And then all of a sudden we got this new guy, and they just dethrone Josh Allen in the playoffs, and they get a coach fired, and Sean McDermott, and now they're off to the AFC Championship game with one game away from having to do it with a backup quarterback. This is this is like the storybook ending to this unbelievable season of a team that's just, how have they done it? And now they're going to have to do it with a backup quarterback.
Yeah, I was thinking about this last night. I was driving home from our Saturday night. As I was driving home for that game. And
from the suite?
Yeah.
You took my ticket?
From Peyton Manning's suite, where Peyton and I really connected. We really connected.
I got Wally pipped.
Yeah, and you've got a picture up
there. Got squatted on.
Yeah, you had a picture.
Those damn squatters. Right. I'm telling you, Mark.
Stokley, you had a picture in his suite hanging up. You had one there. I think you had
It's
one.
not there
Yeah,
anymore.
it's past tense. I think that Stink's picture is going to be hanging in that spot. But then I thought about, Josh Allen at the podium crying after the game. And I thought, wow, is it tears of sadness, or were there tears of joy because his wife's favorite team won the divisional round and moved on? Like maybe he's really excited for Stanfield or whatever her name is.
Oh, my goodness.
Did you think about
in
that?
our 3 years watching him day in and day out, that you guys don't have access to. And so he will be ready to go and ready for the moment.
Sean Payton talking about Jarrett Stidham. Look, it was one of the first free agent signings that Sean made, was signing Jarrett Stidham to a 2-year contract for $10 million guaranteed. That raised some eyebrows around the NFL that he made that kind of commitment to Jarrett Stidham. He clearly likes Stidham.
Well, then they re-signed him this offseason.
And then they re-signed him. Remember, and trust me, James Marilat, who's going to be coming up here at 8:45.
Is he showing his face today?
He's all ready to go with
Show
the whole
your face!
Jarrett Stidham, Russell Wilson. The fact that would you rather have Jarrett Stidham, who Sean Payton said gave you a better chance to win, than Russell Wilson? Would you rather have Stiddy or Wilson this week? I'd rather have Stiddy. Quite frankly, I want nothing to do with Russell Wilson in the AFC Championship game. I'd rather have Stidham. But guys, are we just kind of whistling past the graveyard here when we say, oh, hey, they can go get it done with Stidham. They can find a way. Jarrett Stidham is making NFL history here, guys. He's becoming the first quarterback since 1950. 1950. The first quarterback to start in an AFC or NFC championship game having not played at all that season.
How'd that guy do?
Do we want to know?
Yeah. How'd that guy play? Who was it?
I don't think we want to know.
I don't know who the quarterback was in 1950.
Oh, so you just have
So
half
you
the
just
info.
so somebody else did your research and you didn't get all
stealing it. And
I have
just
the
did,
stat.
Yeah.
That's it.
Jarrett Stidham will become the 9th quarterback since 1950 to make his first start of the season in the playoffs. The previous 8 quarterbacks combined to go 1-7 in those games. The only win came from Frank Reich, leading the Bills in the 1992 wild card. All right, so 9 quarterbacks have since 1950 to make their first start of the season in the playoffs. But this is the championship game.
Yeah.
And that's a first.
Well, Sean Payton, who's his mentor? Who's Sean Payton's mentor?
Bill Parcells.
Bill Parcells. Who did Bill Parcells win a Super Bowl with as a backup quarterback?
Well, it's just
Jeff
different, though, because these guys have played, and, you're getting thrown into this situation. But I think it might be better that way for Stidham. And again, I think it's up to Sean and this staff offensively to help him out and to let him know it's not on him. I mean, we don't want you to go out there and throw for 350. We want you, but we're not expecting you to go out there and throw for 350 and 3 touchdowns. Manage the game, keep it close. This defense got to play great. They got to play much better than they played last week.
Yeah,
That's not acceptable. Like, New England will go up and down the stinking field if this defense doesn't tighten it up. That was ridiculous.
It was bad.
I mean, you talk about those 2 running backs. I mean, Cook, good, really good running back. I mean, obviously. But New England's got a couple dudes back there also. So they'll pound your rear end if you don't wake up. Tighten things up here. Okay? Talking about guys wide open, blown assignments. Singleton can't get through, pick plays and things. Come on, man. They got to help out more, and they got to tighten things up, or New England will roll them.
Agreed. And you're right. Stevenson is a downhill runner, big physical cat. The Henderson kid can go. They're a really good football team, henceforth the reason they are here. And this defense against Buffalo, I mean, they made big plays now. They made some big plays. And Josh Allen, for all the tears out there about Josh Allen, the Buffalo Bills and all this, Josh Allen did not play well.
Oh, he played bad.
He missed a bunch of throws that should have been big-time throws that he just totally whiffed on.
Well, Mike, Zach's going to have to find a new trivia question now. I don't think he's going to be able to go to that, who has the best playoff touchdown to interception record, in the history of the NFL. And everybody looks around. He's like, Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's probably.
Well, I'll say this
now.
I'll say this for the Denver Broncos. They went out and played in such a way that they made Josh Allen play like and then cry like Paxton Lynch.
It's extremely difficult. I feel like I let my teammates down tonight. Missed opportunities throughout the game. It's been a long season. I hate how it ended, and it's going to stick with me for a long time.
I can't help it.
I feel for him.
TJ Ward. Our guy TJ Ward.
I know.
Oh, did you see this?
No, tell me.
This is good. And I think he nailed it 100%. He said, quote, "Everyone feeling so bad for Josh Allen? Why? I'm baffled. Bro went out of there and gave the cookies up multiple times in blue prime opportunities. Where is all this sorrow coming from? Feel bad for Bo. He outdueled Allen and can't play next week. That's the heartbreak."
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, there is clearly a sliding scale for Josh Allen. I mean, the excuses that are made for Josh Allen that other quarterbacks just are not afforded. There are any number of quarterbacks out there who, if they submitted that kind of game, they'd be getting crushed. They'd be getting crushed. And it's a lot of it is, oh, poor Josh Allen. Oh, he doesn't have enough help around him. Oh, this, oh, that. Stop it. I mean, the fact remains now, this is a guy who is this deep into his career and still hasn't been able to win the big one. And in a year in which everything was paved for him to be able to take advantage of it, he went out and spit the bit.
He missed a through route to the tight end, kind of an over route to the tight end that was wide open for a touchdown, overthrew that.
Well, that was to win the game.
That was to win the game?
To win the game, overthrew that. Then he missed that interception that Locke took. I'm standing. I don't know if you knew this. I was in Peyton Manning's box.
Oh gosh,
and
it's not going to stop.
No.
Do you think I get an invite this week?
No.
You might want to call Payton up this week and go, hey, buddy, want to go have a catch?
Yeah, you need to.
What are you doing?
You want to go back over to that spot there where we play catch there? When you were thinking of coming here, you want to go have a catch?
I took care of you.
Yeah, want to have a
My wife made you a sandwich.
You got an invite and just said no. I'd rather stay home.
I did.
Man, that's a bad move.
But to my credit, I wanted to watch the game with my two kids. Cost me big.
Cost you
being a dad, five-tool dad.
Yeah.
It's over.
Yeah, that's boy, oh boy, that's a big mistake. Spend time with your family. Big mistake. But
father-son time. That's what I get. That's what I get for trying to be a good dad.
But the throw,
no playoffs.
Yeah. But the throw,
no ticket.
The throw to that Locke intercepted.
No playoffs. No gift.
Payton's just like, dude, you just throw that to the B in the corner of the end zone. The Broncos in the corner of the end zone. You don't leave that thing short and let him undercut it. You throw it out there. It's a touchdown. You just float it out there. And
here's the one.
Some bad plays.
Yeah, here's the one. Obviously that tight end missing that. It should have been a holding call on Cooper. Whoever that right tackle was skiing on his arm, which I don't know how you missed that call.
Mm-hmm.
But no one wants to bring that one up. The worst one of them all was the one to Cooks. That was the worst. They picked it up. They read it. It was cover zero.
Yeah.
They're bringing everyone. McMillan's on an island. This Cooks can go anyway. Go right, left. He's got no help. And it's not like McMillan's some speedster. You give him a lot of credit. But Josh Allen had all the time in the world. And he underthrew it.
Yeah.
You lead it out there. Cooks is gone. It's a touchdown. Game over. McMillan's not catching up. He underthrew that football. Yeah, and it cost him in a big way.
He had him stacked by 2 yards.
Right.
He had you just throw that out there, let Cooks run under it.
Did Payton tell you that also?
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't want to bring it up. I feel like
once
I already.
Yeah.
Once
now it's
was
salt
more
in the wound.
Yeah.
I'm hurting today. I can't lie.
Stink, what did you think of the pass interference calls?
Well, they were pass interference. What do you want me to do? Like when you impede a guy from getting both hands up to catch a football and you tackle him before the ball is even close to being there, that's pass interference. That is 100% pass interference. That's what it is. So I thought they missed one. I thought the one they didn't call on Little Jordan Humphrey was pass interference.
Yeah, that was a close one.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it $1. I'm going to keep it 100. Right? And
I expect nothing less.
Right. So if I thought it was a terrible call, I'll tell you. Like I'm not playing homer ball here. The one to Cortland was it could have gone either way, right? He did grab his right arm, and as Cortland went up, he couldn't get his right arm up. Okay, so here's the deal with that one, and this is what my old receiver coach, the late great Milt Jackson. Hey, if you put it in the ref's hands, and he's talking about playing receiver, like if you extend your arms, they might call you for pass interference, right? And if you put it in the hands, you're probably going to get screwed. And that's what that DB did on that play, right? And then the next one, that was a no-brainer to Marvin Mims.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy got, like, you can watch the freeze frame of it, and he's making contact with him as Mims is going up in there. You can't even see the ball. And then he grabbed his left arm when Mims went up with his right. So, I mean, that one was an easy one. That one was a layup. So, hey, the Broncos played better than the Bills. They made plays when it mattered the most. And they deserved to win that football game. They weren't given that football game by the refs in some of those calls. The Bills do what they've always done here lately, and they fold, and they can't find ways to win these big games in the most crucial moments. That's just who they are.
Did you think Riley Moss deserved a PI on that?
That ball landed 4 yards out. I mean, out of bounds. Listen, that one was close. And if that ball would have been on target, he probably would have got called. So, but again, like those are like Stokes said, man, you leave it in the hands of the officials. One of the things that we talk about all the time, whether it's the seminar or you're calling a game, when the DB and there's hand fighting actually looks back like he's trying to make a play on the ball, 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get a call on that. So if you just turn your head, those calls the DBs weren't playing. They were playing the man. They weren't playing the ball. And so, listen, if that ball would have been close, if it would have been to where the receiver could have got one hand on it, they'd have probably called Riley Moss on that. But they didn't.
You are all over it, Mark. It was a terrible throw. That's why he didn't get the call.
Right.
So was there some hand fighting? Yes. Did he grab his left arm a little bit? Yes. But the fact that Cooks, I think it was Cooks, or whoever it was, the wide receiver, couldn't go up for the ball at all. He didn't go up for the ball. He had no chance to catch it. Then it wasn't obvious that it impeded him, right? Now, if it was thrown on his body, he went up to go catch it, and Riley Moss held his left hand down, yes, it probably would have got called. Just like if Bo Nix would have overthrown Cortland Sutton and the ball would have landed, out of bounds, 10 yards out of bounds, 4 yards out of bounds, it probably wouldn't have got called. But the fact that he was able to get one hand on it, the same thing for Mims. If he overthrows him, it's not a penalty. But the fact that those balls were a lot better on location than Josh Allen's, that's why we got the calls, and that's why he didn't get the call on that play. It's pretty simple and pretty obvious.
I was just struck by the irony right after the game ended, like, holy smokes. I mean, you want to talk about the football gods and karma and all that. All year long, when we were watching Riley Moss get those PIs, several of those we felt like it's unfair. And now he seems to have a reputation. And the idea was, man, I could just see the Broncos season coming to an end because of a Riley Moss pass interference call, right? We've all thought of that. We've had that conversation. And to see the Broncos move on to the AFC Championship game with the benefit of some pass interference calls, I don't know. I think that's perfect football karma right there. And I noticed it. I don't know if you guys noticed it, but I also want to go back to what you were saying, Stoke, Jaquan McMillan. You called it on Friday. I asked you guys the question, give me one unsung hero on offense, one unsung hero on defense if the Broncos pull this off. And you brought up Jaquan McMillan. That was an amazing play.
Let me talk about the pressure. They actually picked it up good. I think they checked into something to protect, and he was sitting back there for a while. I didn't see. I was chasing my man. He had a step on me. I just fought through the hands, finished the play. He actually had the ball coming down, and once I had my hand on the ball, I was able to take it from him. I fell on top of him and, just held the ball up, showed the fans some love.
Can you guys
put into words the discipline it takes in that moment, because I'm sure he has enough awareness to know he's out there alone. Like you said, there's nobody there.
It's cover zero.
Right. So he
knows the coverage.
He's running after this guy knowing I'm all alone out here. I mean, there's 70,000 people watching. It's the two of us in the middle of the field.
And they got him matched up in the slot against the fastest receiver Buffalo has.
To have the discipline, coaching, whatever, to not panic in that situation. 99 times out of 100, that DB panics.
Grabs him, pulls him down,
and
makes it an easy pass interference.
He tackles
call.
him.
Dude,
He tackles him.
I guarantee you there was panic when he was 2 yards beyond him. I guarantee you there was panic.
But it didn't overwhelm him.
No, it didn't overwhelm him. But I guarantee you there was panic because you're like, oh, shoot. And he made up that ground, and he got his hand on that ball, Stoke. And, man, what an unbelievable play.
So much Buffalo had it dialed in. I mean, they knew what was happening. They got the right call in. They max protected, couple-man route. I mean, and he was wide open. Josh Allen, again, poor throw. Poor throw there. And, McMillan, you got to give him so much credit. This guy just makes plays. He's overlooked. They drafted a guy in the first round. Should we trade him? I think, Mike, you actually said we should trade him. I think I remember that, too.
I think.
And the guy, all he's done is just continue to make plays.
Do you re-sign him?
Huh?
Do you re-sign him?
I'm not worried about that right now. I'm not worried about that right now. I don't even know when that contract.
Strike that from the record. I don't even want to talk about that right now.
Right.
But again, this guy was put in a tough situation, a horrible situation, and Buffalo had it dialed in. The perfect play call, walk off, game winner, game over, and the guy made a play. And again, another bad throw on that Riley Moss one. That could have been game over too. We kept talking about that. That was a terrible throw. He was open. And it was Cooks again. He was open, and he threw it out of the end zone. So we talk about Josh Allen, give him a lot of free passes. He did not play well at all. And maybe if I played that bad, I'd have been crying, too, at the podium.
It's extremely difficult. I feel like I let my teammates down tonight. Missed opportunities throughout the game.
Not feel like it.
It's been a long season.
I
hate how it ended, and it's going to stick with me for a long time.
Poor Josh.
Cry me a river.
Poor Josh. I just want to be able to get my hug.
Oh. You think Zach?
Soft.
You think Zach shed a tear?
I'm leaving that.
I just asked a question.
I'm leaving him alone. He had a rough week last week. I'm leaving him alone.
Well, you didn't take my advice. That's what happens when,
Did he dress up in Buffalo gear before the game?
Well, I saw an Instagram picture my wife showed me. She also was the one that broke the news that you were in Payton's suite. She broke the news to me yesterday. I'm like, no, he wasn't. He was in Bud Light suite. She's like, trust me, he was. I'm like, wait, no, what? What? How did that happen? So she broke the news. But, yes, she showed me a picture. Zach had like a Wyoming sweatshirt on and like a Bills jacket or something. He was just not going to be a good week for him. I don't know how he overcomes this.
Yeah. Although there is now a head coaching vacancy in Buffalo, and maybe Zach.
Maybe Zach.
Maybe the assistant to the head coach. Maybe he becomes a.
Is that a top 10 market? Oh yeah, he's out. If it's not a top 10 market, he's not entertaining. Yeah,
it's a good call.
Homecoming.
False.
Coming up next. Yeah, it might be a tall order for what Jared Stidham is facing on Sunday, but he has somebody in his corner. Somebody who knows a little something about what he's ready to go through. That's coming up next.
The Broncos completed a heroic comeback against the Bills in overtime, but lost Bo Nix on the second-to-last play of the game. With a veteran backup in Jared Stidham, can Sean Payton keep his offense rolling in the AFC Championship? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey guys, your boy Stink here from my friends at Mountain High Appliance, proudly locally owned and operated, serving Colorado with pride and dedication for over 30 years. Colorado's most complete appliance store. They offer an extensive range of major appliances from refrigerators to ovens, they've got it covered. They're knowledgeable and friendly staff, more than just employees. They're experts ready to assist you, providing you with a personalized experience and all the information you need. And I'm telling you, delivery and installation, man, they've got you covered. And I'm telling you, I've shopped them, I've purchased from them, I have had them deliver and install, and I can promise you they are absolutely second to none. In their clearance center, hey, man, they've got all the top brands at home, just huge discounts, guys. And with 250 working appliances in their showrooms, you can test drive the appliances before you buy them to make sure they're perfect for you and your family and exactly what you need. Visit Mountain High Appliances showroom today in Littleton or Louisville, or the clearance center right there in Denver, online 24/7 at mountainhighappliance.com. That's mountainhighappliance.com.
This message comes from Viking, committed to exploring the world in comfort. Journey through the heart of Europe on an elegant Viking longship with thoughtful service, destination-focused dining, and cultural enrichment on board and on shore. With small ships that bring travelers closer to the destination, there's more time to explore. And every Viking voyage is all-inclusive, with no children and no casinos. Discover more at Viking.com.
This is the story of the one. As an HVAC technician, he and his digital multimeter are in high demand. So when a noisy office HVAC turns out to be a failing blower motor, he doesn't break a sweat. With Grainger's easy-to-use website and product information, he selects the product he needs to keep everything humming right along. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When I played in the league, every Sunday came down to one thing: having the right game plan. You can have all the talent in the world, but if your plan is sloppy, you got to get beat. And you know what? Your retirement works the exact same way. That's why I work with Trajan Wealth. These guys don't hand you some cookie-cutter playbook. Nope. They sit down with you, understand your goals, your risk tolerance, your timeline, and then they build a strategy that actually fits you. That's what I love about my friends at Trajan Wealth. So whether you're 5 years from retirement or already there, Trajan Wealth helps you protect what you've earned and grow it the smart way. No pressure, no gimmicks, just fiduciary advisors who put your interests first. That's what I love about Trajan Wealth. They're going to come up with that game plan specifically designed for you, your goals, your needs. So if you're ready to stop guessing and start planning, call my friends at Trajan Wealth today, or you can visit them online at TrajanWealth.com. So if you're ready to stop guessing and start planning, call my friends at Trajan Wealth today, 720-204-8100. That's 720-204-8100, or you can find them online at TrajanWealth.com. Because in football and in retirement, the right game plan makes all the difference. Reach out to my friends at Trajan Wealth today. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth, LLC, SEC registered investment advisor, client, paid advertisement, additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Never have I ever called my sister from the finish line of my first marathon. Hello? You won't believe where I am. Are you running? Mile 26. I'm gonna make it.
Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e with its advanced camera system on us. Plus, 2 lines for just $30 a line.
Guys, I can't believe it.
I knew you could do it, babe.
That was amazing. Mom, how do you feel? I feel great. I can't feel my feet. Let's take a picture, and then you may carry me to the car.
Share every stride, every mile, every memory on America's best network. Switch to T-Mobile's 55 Plus plan and get iPhone 16e on us and 2 lines for just $30 a line.
With 24 monthly bill credits and 2 eligible port-ins on Essentials 55 Plus for well-qualified customers with AutoPay, plus taxes, fees, and $35 device connection charge. Credits end and balance due if you pay off early or cancel. Contact us. Finance agreement 128 gigabytes, $599.99 required. Best mobile network in the U.S. based on analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence data 1H 2025. Visit T-Mobile.com.
It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter Har Motors. Sharp criticism.
Mark Schlereth a pansy.
Cries for help.
Dude, wake up.
No.
I need better from you.
And a little bit of tough love.
If the truth gives you a wedgie, then you know what? Buy better underpants.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
There's a fire, call the fireman. If you're in pain, babe, call a doctor. Don't be afraid.
But historically speaking, all bets weren't off with Hostetler. They weren't off in Philly. When we lost Breeze midseason against the Rams and Bridgewater won 5 in a row, all bets can be off. They weren't off for Houston this year when Mills came in, and I don't know. I don't know if he lost the game.
Well, there is history out there that suggests you're not completely sunk in the playoffs, high-profile games like a championship game if you have to turn to your backup. Nick Foles with a reminder of that for Broncos country as he put out on Twitter last night, quote, note for the Broncos and their fans, I know it has been an emotional 24 hours. I feel for Bo and the team, and I'm sending prayers for a strong recovery. A positive note going into the game versus the Patriots is that they do struggle against backup quarterbacks in championship-type games. Yes, it was Nick Foles, the Philly special and all that. He lit the Patriots up in a Super Bowl, but he had played games that year. I think he played like a handful of games already.
Yeah, it
that
was like
year.
week 12 or 13 when Carson Wentz tore his ACL. I think it was a game against Atlanta or something.
I think he played like 5 games that year
All right,
before
so
the playoffs.
let's make the case here for Stidham on Sunday and why it can work out. What about, first of all, the idea that there's no real tape on him? That, yeah, there's some tape on him from the preseason, but we all know that's vanilla. And that when you're talking about the Sean Payton, Jarrett Stidham type offense, I mean, you got to go back over, 740 days to find the last time these two played.
He just gave me, I hope, what's that guy's name, Evan, that keeps getting ripped by
Evan.
Sean?
Luka.
Evan.
Luka Evans.
Evan.
I hope,
Evans.
yeah.
Evans.
I hope he
Evans.
goes to Sean. He goes, hey, we all know preseason's vanilla. And Sean just goes, oh. Do we know that? Is that how the preseason was for you?
That would be funny.
Oh, that would be great.
That would be funny. But what about that? Is there something to that?
Greenlaw was coming downhill, though.
Yeah.
He came downhill a few times.
Is there something to the
Wasn't making
idea?
any tackles, though.
Unfortunately,
Wasn't making any tackles.
Cook was going uphill, and it didn't work out for him.
Is there something? And please let me make this crystal clear. Sean Payton, 100%. Would rather have Bo Nix out there on Sunday, but do you think
Is
that
that crystal clear?
do you think there's part of the mad scientist, mad genius of Sean Payton that he kind of relishes the challenge this week of making it go work with Jarrett Stidham, and that he's got kind of like a raw piece of clay here to mold over the next week?
What? Go ahead, Mark.
I just don't think he's thinking that way. He's thinking about what do we got to do to win a football game. And not thinking about, this is going to really look good on my resume. He's just trying to win a football game. And Stiddy is a guy that he's believed in, a guy that he's paid a lot of money to, and a guy who'll put a program together or a plan together to try and win a football game. They're going to have to, and we've talked about this, but they're going to have so much better a performance from their defense because their defense got gashed. And if Josh Allen actually plays a decent game, they lose that game.
Yeah. Yeah, and Josh McDaniels, he's going to come up here with a great game plan, I tell you that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we can make fun of him and say whatever we want about being a head coach.
Do your job and quit making up.
And he was awful as a head coach, obviously, here and with the Raiders. But he is a really good offensive coordinator. He is. And that's just the facts. And so they'll come up. They'll watch what Buffalo did, and they'll have a few things that the Broncos have got to clean up defensively, or it will get ugly for the Denver Broncos. And I think with Sean, you embrace the challenge, right? Obviously you're not looking forward to it, but now this is the circumstances. This is what you have to deal with. So you have to go into it with a optimistic and a positive mindset of embracing now, figuring out how we get the best out of Stidham, how we put the best game plan together to win this football game. So to me, again, and I've said it all day, hey, this isn't about Stidham going out there and winning this football game. That's not what has to happen here. Everyone else has to go out there and play great football and lift him up. This defense has got to play great. We got to see this running game going, and then this coaching staff has to be great. This is where they have to excel. This is where you see a guy like Sean Payton and this offensive staff in the game plan that they come up with. We need to see some running back screens, maybe a trick play. You mentioned the Philly special. We got to have a few plays like that where we just catch them slipping, and then everybody else has to be on top of their game. There's a lot of things that the Broncos have to clean up if they want to beat the Patriots with their backup quarterback.
I just remember having this conversation with Sean about game planning in general. And he, as a young coach, said, you see a weakness of the defense and you want to attack that weakness regardless. And he goes, as you get older, you're like, hey, man, I'd like to attack the weakness, but first and foremost, I've got to mitigate my own weakness. And so in regards to Stidham, man, you're going to put him in a great position. You're going to try to protect him where you have to protect him, but you're going to try to put him in great positions to make sure that he's clean and make sure that he can get through a progression and get to a receiver. Like, that's part of the challenge.
If you've got to play Jarrett Stidham, better to get the Patriots defense coming in here on Sunday than Houston's?
They're like, both defenses are really good. I think there's probably less pass rush from New England than there is from those two beasts off the edge in Houston. So that part, from a protection standpoint, I would probably say yes, better to get New England's. But they are playing great, and they have got some monsters inside. Milton Williams is a guy that I wanted on when we had the big board of free agency, the guy that was my number one choice. You want to go get that guy. Barmore is a really good player. They've got some really good players inside.
Yeah.
And they've got Landry's a really good pass rusher off the edge. Was in Tennessee with Vrabel.
You got Ellis's brother. Now he's playing great over there.
Yeah, Christian, Idaho guy.
Yeah.
You put Idaho guys on your roster, and the next thing you know, like, they're giving speeches.
Right.
You're just winning championships.
No, I think, obviously you'd rather New England's defense than Houston's, but New England's offense is 1,000 times better than Houston's offense. I mean, again, Stroud looked like he was smoking something before the game. I mean, what is he? Where is he throwing the ball?
Did you send him an Ambien?
Goodness, bad gummy.
What happened?
I don't know what this guy's doing, and they still had a chance to win that football game. I was pulling so hard for Houston to win and have to play that offense.
Could you imagine how relieved I was when Houston wasn't running the ball well?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh. I was like, thank you. Thank you.
Their running backs, Woody Marks and Nick Chubb, 18 carries for 31 yards.
Oh.
So whatever you told them, they clearly forgot.
They clearly forgot. Hey, maybe, you know what? Maybe you guys put some respect on my name. Maybe I actually sabotaged.
Oh, wow.
Saboteur.
You were taking a victory lap a week ago, and
now I'm not getting a ring.
By the way,
I'm not getting a ring
something
or a consultant job.
Yeah.
Something to consider for the Broncos defense as they draw New England. Yeah, they're going to have to figure out the run defense because that was not pretty there, and New England does have a couple of good running backs. But Drake May, we just saw how they were able to expose Josh Allen's struggles with fumbles, and that has been an issue for Josh Allen during his career. In the 2 years that Drake May has been in the NFL, he's had 17 fumbles in 2 years, and he's lost 8 of them. So this guy can put the ball on the ground as well. All right, James Marilat, even as the Broncos get ready to go to the AFC Championship game, James Marilat is still finding a way to be negative. Man, we gotta find a way to just prop this guy up and get him to embrace the moment. Can we do it? We'll try. Coming up next.
Bo Nix fractured his ankle in the win over the Bills and will miss the remainder of the postseason. Can Jarrett Stidham take the reins and help lead the Broncos back to the Super Bowl? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Progressive's accident response can detect and send help when you need it most, after a major car accident. But other accidents, you're on your own. Like when you accidentally call your wife Mom. When you accidentally say Happy Holidays on someone's birthday. When you accidentally wave at someone you thought was waving at you. We can't help with those accidents, but Progressive's accident response provides peace of mind after major car accidents. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Limited availability in California. Driver is responsible for emergency and towing charges not covered by the policy.
My Lowe's Pro Rewards members go big during Lowe's Pro Savings Days. Get member volume discounts plus an extra 5% off eligible orders with a quote of $2,000 or more. Plus, buy more and save more with up to 25% off DWV pipes when you spend $250 or more. Lowe's, we help, you save. Valid through 123. Exclusions, more terms and restrictions apply. Can't be combined with any contract or special pricing. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Visit the Pro Desk or Lowe's.com/terms for more details. Subject to change.
Hey guys, Mark Schlereth here. Guys, ladies, get real about your health in the new year with Synergetics and Low T Center. For a limited time, the men's TRT test is free, and ladies, take $200 off women's hormone tests. Say no to diet trends, questionable online treatments, and deceptive prices from other places. Look for the best. Synergetics and Low T Center are the leading experts experts. Meet with a real provider, get real medication, and real results. Everyone I know that goes to Synergetics and Low T Center, well, it changes their lives. Walk in, book an appointment online at getmyhealthfix.com.
Mike Rowe here with another random fact. Those cracks on your walls aren't just cosmetic. They could mean your home is sinking. Whether it's drywall cracks, exterior cracks, or sticking doors or windows, do yourself a favor. Call Groundworks. I spent some time working with these guys, and they're the real deal. Their people are trained and certified to stabilize your foundation. Schedule a free inspection with Groundworks, the foundation and waterproofing experts.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
We're hiring at Don's Garage Doors. No experience? No problem. We provide full training, a brand new van, top-of-the-line tools, a gas card, and steady jobs with weekly pay. This isn't just a job. It's a career with real growth, great pay, and job security. Our team members go from training to 6 figures, and we're ready to help you do the same. Don't wait. Apply now at donsgaragedoors.com.
Imagine finding your dream home and moving in right away. No waiting to sell your old place first. Sounds perfect, right? That's exactly what Orchard's Move First, Sell Later program lets you do. Buy your new home now and sell the old one later. Here's how it works. Orchard gives you cash so you can buy and move into your new home first, on your timeline. No waiting, no showings, no double moves. Then the Orchard experts take it from there. They handle repairs on your old home for you so you attract the right buyers. Once they're done, a local Orchard agent lists and sells your home for top dollar. Orchard's Move First program gives you the freedom to buy and move into your new home first and sell your old home later. Buy before you sell and get top dollar for your home with Orchard. Ready to find out how much your home is worth? Visit Orchard.com to get your free home valuation. That's Orchard.com.
Free barbecue? Yep. Absolutely free barbecue. Hey, everybody, Dan Jacobs, the barbecue lawyer at 303 Law 4040. It's 2026, and we are taking our free meal program to the next level, and I want you to help spread the word with me if you can. I got a brand new smoker, and this thing's a beast. It's over 6 feet tall, so we can cook that 1,000 pounds of free barbecue each and every month. Here's what you do. It's Eastern Hills Community Church, 4 to 6 p.m. every first and third Thursday. I'm smoking up delicious pulled pork or my addictive copycat Chipotle recipe, and we're serving it up for free. You just get in line, you pop the trunk, we put free groceries in your trunk, and then we ask you how many meals you need for the night. It's that simple, no questions asked. It's at Smoky Hill and Arapahoe Road every first and third Thursday, 4 to 6 p.m. Help us spread the word, and if you have any questions, you can always call me. The barbecue lawyer's number is 303-LAW 4040.
What's going on, everybody? Philip Lindsay here, and I have learned to grind through injuries and keep moving forward. But now the grind is becoming a breakdown. If you're ignoring joint pain, you're just waiting for a surgery you don't want to deal with. At Regenerex, they use your body's own biology like stem cells, PRP, and shockwave therapy to repair the damage and get you back in the game. They focus on regenerating the joints, not just masking the symptoms. So give them a call today if you're dealing with any type of joint pain, because at Regenerex, you can schedule a free consultation. You heard me, a free consultation, and all you have to do is call in right now at 303-630-9770 or visit Regenerex.com and make sure you let them know that Philip Lindsay sent you.
Tune into Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, Wednesdays at 9:15 to hear ESPN NFL analyst Dan Orlovsky break down Bo Nix and the Broncos every week during football season. Denver Sports, 104.3 The Fan, DenverSports.com, and the Denver Sports app. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter Har Motors. Smear campaigning.
And the Zach By Sensitivity Smear campaign rolls on.
Bonding moments.
Man, today was a great day for the Wolfpack.
And just a hint of bodily functions.
Deviled eggs. Not only do I love the taste, but I know I'm going to hotbox the missus.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
James Marilat's Monday visits with us are presented by The Birdie Bar, premier indoor golf bar and restaurant in downtown Louisville, locally owned and operated. Find them at birdie.bar on the web and Instagram. All right,
James, what kind of range of emotions did you go through Saturday afternoon during the game, once the game was over, and then about 45 minutes later?
I don't know, fellas, and I don't mean to be hyperbolic, but I don't know, and, I've been following teams in this town for 5 decades. I don't know if I've ever had a bigger swing in emotions than I did on Saturday afternoon from the elation of the win. And it was a great game, right? It's back and forth, and you think they're going to win, then you think they're going to lose. Like, it's just an instant classic. You come out with the W, you're on, cloud 9, and then you get the news an hour later, maybe not even that long, that Bo Nix is out for the season. I thought I was being punked when it first came across on the group text with all the guys from DenverSports.com. So, yeah, man, that was a gut punch, and we've had a few of them in this town, over the course of the years. But I can't think of one, and maybe I'm just being a victim of the moment, but I can't think of one that was bigger than that. That was a tough blow to take, and that's been my – Mike, I heard you going into the break saying I'm being negative. I'm not being negative. I'm just being a realist. That's been my position, whether it's been on the air or on social media the last couple of days, has been, hey, man, that this stinks. And people that are trying to spin it as it's not, it's going to be fine. I'm just not going to buy into the propaganda coming out of Dove Valley and the Dove Valley minions. I'm just not.
James, how big of a win was that for Bo Nix and for Sean Payton to be able to dethrone and take down Josh Allen in the fashion that they did? How big of a win was that? Where do you rank that? Well, you always tell us you've been around here for decades. You've watched all these games. Where do you rank that one?
It was for Bo Nix. It was huge. I mean, Sean Payton's had other big wins. He's won a Super Bowl, but that was the other bummer part of the news that came out. Is we should be talking today about Bo Nix having this moment that puts him in. Maybe not the elite of NFL quarterbacks, but, man, he'd be knocking on the door, right? He goes out there and he outduels Josh Allen. And I heard you guys breaking down the bad throws that Josh had, and you couldn't be more accurate. Like, he had a couple of plays where it was just bad throws, and that's why it turned into interceptions. The play before halftime that just gave Denver 3 points in a game that goes into overtime was a monumental error. And Bo Nix played great. He was awesome in the fourth quarter. The touchdown throw to Marvin Mims, like, that's what we should be talking about. And instead, we're having to pivot to the fact that Jarrett Stidham's going to be playing in the AFC title game. But it was a huge moment for Bo Nix. And, he's got a chance. Right now, it's always going to be Elway and Manning as the top 2 quarterbacks in Broncos history. Bo Nix is already in the conversation for the 3rd best, and the sky's the limit. So, I've been slow to fully get on board. It's not that I'm a Bo hater. I've just sort of gotten into the, hey, show me kind of mode. And he showed me in that game. That's his big, a pretty darn big stage. And he went out and flat out played great. So big moment for him. Obviously a big moment for Sean as the Broncos coach, but he's had other big wins in his career. That was Bo Nix's night, and it got tainted by the news that came out after the game.
I think one of the other things that it kind of shrouds is how bad the defense was.
Yeah.
Couldn't stop the run. We're talking about Bo Nix. We're talking about Stidham. We're talking about how they go forward here. And what gets covered up is this defense, I'm concerned. I'm concerned with the way, there were a bunch of touchdown throws that Josh Allen just flat didn't make. They were gutting the Broncos in the run game. How concerned, James, are you with this defense based upon that performance?
I'm very concerned. And it's the exact same pattern we saw a year ago, where after Thanksgiving, they just weren't a very good defense. Before Thanksgiving, they were among the best in the league. And we've seen it this year from the Washington game on, and they caught a break that they got a 3rd-string quarterback on Christmas night in Kansas City. They got a backup in the finale, but really they haven't been very good since the bye week, which was also Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving. So, yeah, I'm very concerned. I mean, Buffalo didn't punt. I mean, the Broncos gave up 30 points and forced 5 turnovers. They did not play well at all. The turnovers bailed them out, which was a lot of Josh Allen bailing them out. But they could have had 50 hung on them that night. They really could have. They were that bad defensively. There were a couple of positives. It was good to see Nick Bonito kind of get back, to being what he was early in the year. He had the sack in the Chargers game, but you kind of look at it and go, well, you're playing the backups. His play against Buffalo was back to what we expected. But, yeah, there's some issues, and I'm with you guys. That's why I was rooting for Houston. Give me that offense all day long. I think that would be a better fit for the Broncos in terms of trying to get this defense right. But, yeah, Drake May and company coming in here, I'm worried about this defense being able to slow them down just enough to give a backup quarterback a chance. if this turns into a track meet, it's not fair to ask Jarrett Stidham to go out there and have to put 30 on the scoreboard. That's just not happening. They need to be able to win this game 21-20, 21-17. The defense is going to have to be a lot better for that to be an equation that could happen.
Listen, James, I'm going to have to call you a little bit on your hyperbole here, okay? I'm going to have to defend the Dove Valley minions over there, okay?
Okay.
I don't think anybody is out there saying, hey, nothing to see here, no drop-off from Bo Nix to Jarrett Stidham. They're going to be fine. First of all, that would be a huge, huge disservice and insult to what Bo has done this year to say that there's no drop-off. I think what you're hearing is the acknowledgement that, of course, this isn't ideal. Of course, this just became a Herculean effort to try to pull this off on Sunday, but it's not impossible, and here are the reasons why. What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with that, but that's not what I'm hearing. I'm hearing, hey, Jarrett Stidham's the starting quarterback in this league. He just happens to be behind Bo Nix. And I'm just calling balderdash. Fellas, he was a free agent this past offseason. If he was a starting quarterback, he could have gone anywhere. He could have gone and got one of those jobs. He just decided he really loves Denver. He likes hiking on his off days. And he just wanted to stay here, and that's why he signed a 2-year, $12 million deal to be the backup. I'm just not buying it. It's like, let's just be realistic. Let's say, hey, it's a backup quarterback. He's a journeyman. He's a career backup. He's 1-3 as a starter, 8 touchdowns, 8 picks. And this is going to be a Herculean effort. If what I was hearing, Mike, was what you just said, I wouldn't have any problem with it. But I just have an issue with the, hey, here's the bullet points, go out and regurgitate them, and let's not have a little critical thinking. They can win. If this game was in New England, they wouldn't have any chance. But it's at home. You can put together a plan. You can pull it off. Now, we'll worry about 2 weeks after that if they get it done on Sunday. But let's just not act like, oh, this is a guy that's a legitimate starter. And I do think there is a little bit of irony here, a little bit of the football gods having a sick sense of humor, because Sean Payton, when they benched Russell Wilson for nothing but money reasons, we all knew it was money reasons, and then they tried to walk it back and say, no, this is for football.
Yeah, because Russ was going to try to sue him.
Well, because they benched him for no reason, but Sean Payton, with a straight face, told us all that Jarrett Stidham gave him a better chance to win than Russell Wilson. Football god said, all right, bud, here you go. You get to try and win an AFC title game with that guy. There's some irony in that, fellas. There really is. You shouldn't get up there and BS people, and that's what happened, and now he's going to have to prove that that's correct.
I completely disagree with you, but I want to play a little game as we let you go. Little game. Tell me why I'm wrong. If Russell Wilson was the starter with a broken ankle, he would play in the championship game, and then he would wait until after the season was over before he filed a grievance and got the Broncos in trouble. Tell me why I'm wrong.
He's got Wolverine blood.
A little Wolverine blood. I will tell you this. If you gave Sean a couple lattes, I guarantee you he'd rather have Russell Wilson on Sunday than Jarrett Stidham.
He hates Russell. Oh, my gosh.
All right.
He'd rather have me playing, or Evans playing, JV playing quarterback.
One guy got a starting job this offseason. The other guy signed a contract to be a backup.
All right, man. Will you just embrace the ride, please?
I'm excited, but Mike, I got to be excited for an hour.
Yeah.
Like for an hour. That's the longest streak since 1977 without a home playoff game.
Well, take the kids to the bouncy castle. That's always exciting.
It's a
that's
holiday,
a day off.
We got all sorts of plans.
You said balderdash, by the way. That was awesome.
That is great.
All right. Thank you, James.
See you, fellas.
All right. James Marilat, brought to us by the Birdie Bar, premier indoor golf bar and restaurant in downtown Louisville, locally owned and operated. Find them at birdie.bar on the web and Instagram. Our Johnny Fever put together a great open to basically, man, sum up what was one of the wildest days in Broncos history. You'll hear that next.
Just as they did in 2015, the Broncos and Patriots will go head-to-head with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. After an emotional victory over Buffalo, can Sean Payton rally his team around Jarrett Stidham for a little more mile-high magic? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Are you worrying about those upcoming credit card bills after the holidays? If you're a homeowner, there's no better time than now to call American Financing and wipe out that debt. Eliminate the stress and set yourself up for a strong 2026. The Fed dropped rates for the 4th time in December, guys. American Financing can help you access that equity in your home at an interest rate in the low 5s. You heard that right, in the low 5s. That's a much lower rate than the average 20% or more credit card rate. American Financing is saving their customers an average of $800 a month. Guys, that's like a $10,000 raise to start the new year. There are no upfront fees and no obligation to see how much you can save. And they are closing some in as fast as 10 days and even delaying 2 mortgage payments. Call American Financing, Colorado's home for home loans, at 303-695-7000. That's 303-695-7000, or visit them online at AmericanFinancing.net. NMLS 182334 and MLSConsumerAccess.org. APR for rates in the 5 start at 6.196% for well-qualified buyers. Call 303-695-7000 for details about credit costs and terms.
It's a new year and time to get your house in order. Does your family know if you have a will, how to log into your computer? Do they know where you bank or if you have life insurance? It's time to get yourself organized, not for yourself, but for those who might be left behind. Hi, I'm Kim Rudell, owner of Wills and Wellness Estate Planning. Let us help you get a plan in place to make the transition for your loved ones as smooth as possible. Find us at willsandwellness.com or at 720-266-8190.
Hey Broncos country, it's Terrell Davis here. It's a new year. It's time to work on a new you.
At Fitness Gallery, we have deals everywhere, up to 50% off. We have the nation's lowest prices on the best equipment money can buy. We carry true treadmills. They are the smoothest, quietest, and best warranty treadmills ever built for the home. Work out on your schedule on the equipment you choose from the safety and comfort of your own home. Visit one of Fitness Gallery's 7 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins. We have you covered.
Men, the new year is here, and if you're like many of us, you're ready to improve your health. But if you're feeling low energy, not sleeping well, or not seeing results in the gym, keeping that resolution can be tough. This is Jeff for the Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic, and if those symptoms sound familiar, we can likely help. They often point to low testosterone, and treating low T is what we do. But this year, we're also helping men go further with 4 targeted body composition plans featuring growth hormone peptides, NAD+, GLP-1s, PDA, and more, designed to boost energy, support metabolism, enhance recovery, and accelerate fat loss. With our low T treatments combined with our body composition programs, most men notice real improvements. More energy, better focus, improved sleep, stronger workouts, and often a renewed sex drive as well. So call us. Your initial visit is just $99 and includes blood work and a medical consult. And if you start on treatment the same day, your visit is free. Call 720-440-7900 or visit RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
Featured therapies are compounded and have not been evaluated nor approved by the FDA. Provider prescription required. See website for details.
The Stock Show is a staple of Denver. For 66 years, so is Siltahar Motors, Colorado's most trusted dealership. You don't last 66 years by cutting corners. You do it by keeping your word, by treating customers like neighbors, by earning trust, not just asking for it. That's the Siltahar way. Always has been. This Stock Show season gets 0% financing and leases under $300 a month on the best trucks and SUVs in Denver. Call, click STHmotors.com, or come by Highway 36 in Wadsworth. Either way, you get everything you want out of a dealership at Siltahar Motors.
Looking to upgrade your kitchen, laundry room, or outdoor cooking area? Look no further than Mountain High Appliance. Family owned and operated for the past 31 years. I'm Brad Barnett, president of Mountain High Appliance. We have hundreds of appliances hooked up live for a true try-before-you-buy experience, plus professional delivery and installation. Our price match guarantee ensures you receive the best deal, and special financing options make your purchase affordable. When it's time for new appliances, think Mountain High Appliance.
Mountain High Appliance, your favorite appliance store.
Thank you.
It's a new year, and Aleve is here to help you keep your New Year's resolutions on track. Whether it's a daily walk, hitting the gym, or spending more time with friends and family, Aleve's got your back. With up to 12 hours of body pain relief per dose, Aleve keeps you moving with long-lasting body pain relief so you can chase those dreams and achieve your goals. Don't let body pain slow you down. Keep going with Aleve, because this year is your year. Try Aleve. Use as directed for minor aches and pains.
Are you 50 or older? This news is for you. The CDC recommends you get vaccinated against pneumococcal pneumonia. Even if you're healthy, your age puts you at risk. People 50 or older are over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia compared to adults 18 to 49. Just one shot can help protect you. Learn more and schedule at vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com. Woodleys.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Woodley's Fine Furniture, specializing in custom upholstery, solid wood, and the most comfortable leather furniture imaginable. You will not find better built furniture than at Woodley's. Visit Woodleys.com today.
KKFN and KKFN HD1 Longmont, Denver. You're listening to Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter Har Motors. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan presents Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth.
They already have 75 yards on the ground on 10 rushes. Here's another one to Cook. And Cook fumbles! And the Broncos are right there. Singleton delivered the blow that knocked the ball out. And Denver has the recovery with Hufanga. They bring in an extra lineman, Frank Crum, on a 3rd and 1 snap coming at the 7. They fake the handoff to Harvey. They will sidearm pass. It's wide open to the lineman we just mentioned. Crum comes in as an eligible receiver, and he runs it the rest of the way for the touchdown. On 2nd and 10, he's rolling, planting, going. Here's you go, Tony, to the end zone. They got it! What a call! It's Humphrey hauling it in for the Bronco touchdown. No kneel down, no timeouts. Trying to load it up. Better head to the sideline if he wants another play. Oh, lost the football. That's why you never do that. It is picked up by the Broncos, and there's time on the clock. It's picked up by Key, and they have a chance to add 3 more. 50 yards it is. Lutz to end the half with a Denver 10-point lead. 10 points in the final 22 seconds. Here they come, and they fumble again. They got to him from behind with Benito. And the recovery belongs to Denver. 2nd and 14. Deep ball down the field, and he is intercepted by Locke. Locke jumps right in front of the receiver and takes it right back. 1st and 10. They're going after him. Going for the end zone, over the shoulder. Oh, Mims hauls it in. Coming after him all out. They pick it up, and they go deep down the field, and the pass is caught. No, McMillan has the football. How about that? Oh, they're going to take a shot. And he's got a man wide open, and it's incomplete. White is flagged, and the Broncos are right at the doorstep of the AFC Championship game. Here it is on the way, and the Denver Broncos have won it in overtime.
On the second to last play in overtime, Bo fractured a bone in his right ankle. He's scheduled to have surgery Tuesday of this week, which will put him out for the rest of the season. Stidham's ready to go. And it was the second to last play before he threw the pass to Mims. Birmingham is where he'll have the surgery with Dr. Waltrip. I don't really think there's any other questions. In other words, this is what it is, and we felt like it'd be best to just tell everyone now.
Wow, bittersweet. I mean, that's just the word that I've come back to time after time this morning. It was all on display on Saturday. You had the sweetest of sweet, one of the great victories, I would say now in the new stadium. That goes up there as the number 2. A new stadium's 20 years old, but you know what I mean. It's the second best win in that stadium. The 2015 championship game, Broncos over the Patriots, was number 1. This one moves up to number 2, ahead of Tebow to DT, simply because of the magnitude of this game.
Where does it fit with the Philadelphia win early? Oh, that was in Philly. That's right. Never mind.
Yeah. This was
better than that, though.
The biggest win since the Super Bowl. And that's what I said back during the season. I know you guys love to bust my chops. That's fine. That's fine. What did I say after the Eagles game? I said, this is the biggest win since the Super Bowl, with more to come to replace this one.
I don't remember that.
As of right now, this was the biggest win since Super Bowl 50. And, boy, by the way, remember when we started having the conversation, I think it was around the middle of October, like, hey, guys, you notice how this is starting to kind of look eerily familiar to 2015, you know? Things are starting to kind of, line up.
Fall into place, right?
I mean, just a lot of things that kept
coming back to 2015. And now we hear full circle AFC Championship game. Mark, hopefully you learned from the last time.
Ooh, you got a redemption.
This is
redemption for Mark.
This is how many times can somebody in your position actually get a decade-old mulligan?
Hey.
I mean, you got one.
Yeah.
Look, let me help you out here, Mark, okay? I tried to mentor Zach.
Right.
I tried to, right?
Right.
You did.
Did he take my advice?
No, he did not.
And what happened to Zach? He's getting buried.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm an idiot.
We're gonna send the fire department to go check on him here. After the show.
Yes.
Don't worry.
We are worried, Zach. And he didn't
This
listen
is
to
not
me,
a drill.
and it cost him in a big way.
Yeah.
Here's my advice to you.
Okay.
I don't give a damn if you think the Patriots are going to win by 50. You're picking the Broncos.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
Done.
I
Done.
learned,
it doesn't even matter.
Dude, you are the sensei when it comes to this. I heard you last week. I thought, wow, when you put it out, when you laid it out, you put the game plan together. You were the Sean Payton of radio here locally in Denver. You were calling the plays. You put the play sheet together. You had it up over your mouth. You had the reader glasses on. Up on top, it said "run the ball," and you basically gave Zach the game plan.
I gave him the win.
You gave him a win, and he just couldn't execute.
I'm an idiot.
He couldn't execute.
You are. You didn't listen to me.
I will execute.
Yeah, I know you will.
I will execute.
He
I know
can't
you
be
will.
that guy. His ceiling is established.
No, look, here we go, man. I get it. That was awful news with Bo. I mean, it was. Has there ever been a moment in sports, seriously in sports, that happened like that, where the guy finished the game, and obviously he's your quarterback, so it's like losing Michael Jordan almost, right? In basketball, your star player, or like I don't even know in baseball who it would compare to, but had we ever seen anything like that in the history of sports? I'm being serious, to where the guy finishes the game, you're going to, the semifinals, and all of a sudden you find out after this miracle win, that he's done for the year. Like, there was no indication at all. Has that ever been a case in the history of sports?
I can't. Well, the only thing that reminds me of this, okay, I'm going back a little ways. The Avalanche had just won a playoff series over the LA Kings, I think it was. Some of the details. But they had just won a series, and Peter Forsberg
nope, have to be the goalie. It'd have to be the goalie.
Suffered the spleen injury.
Socket.
Well,
it would have to be your goalie,
and then they
Mike.
went on and won without him.
I got it.
By the way,
it's not even comparable.
By the way, didn't years ago when Brady took over for Bledsoe, didn't Brady hurt his ankle, and then Bledsoe came in the AFC Championship game against the Steelers and won the game
Yep.
and thought he had his job back, and then Bill Belichick was like, "No, the kid's going to be healthy for the Super Bowl.
Right.
He's going to be our starter."
Yeah.
But in that case,
but Bledsoe had played forever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So this is different. I just want to make sure we, in not only the hype that surrounds the victory, but also the worry, the concern, the curiosity of moving forward with Jarrett Stidham. I don't want to lose sight of what Bo Nix means in all this. First of all, you feel incredibly, incredibly bad for a guy who all he has done is go out and do things the right way. All he's done in the time he's been here is do things the right way. And to see this team get a chance now to move on to the AFC Championship game and he can't be a part of it is gut-wrenching. I feel tremendously, tremendously bad for him. But also you look back on this season, and unfortunately we got to put a cap on Bo Nix's second season. What an unbelievably successful season. I mean, let's be honest. We started the year saying, I don't know how the season's going to play out, but the most important thing is when it's all said and done, can we feel sure that we've got the quarterback of the future? Will we be able to say that after year two? Huh, wow. I guess that question's been answered emphatically. From that standpoint, a wildly successful year for Bo.
Absolutely. It's a shame the way that it ended, obviously. But he goes out on top heading into next year. And now this is Lanyap now, guys. I'm just telling you, it's Lanyap moving forward for the Broncos, for this football team. And that's the way they have to operate. The pressure's on New England. It is. New England's a 5.5 point favorite, whatever you said it was, Mike. The pressure is on the Patriots to come in here, and you got such a huge advantage playing at home. This thing has got the gree all over. It come to Denver, the gree just is all over the Patriots for whatever reason. And they don't play here. They don't play well here, and the pressure is on them. So I love the situation the Broncos are in right now. At least they're playing at home without their starting quarterback.
All right, so let's look ahead a little bit to the AFC Championship game. Is this the matchup that you want? Is it better for the Broncos with Jarrett Stidham to draw New England than to have gotten Houston? That's next.
The Broncos completed a heroic comeback against the Bills in overtime, but lost Bo Nix on the second-to-last play of the game. With a veteran backup in Jarrett Stidham, can Sean Payton keep his offense rolling in the AFC Championship? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey guys, your boy Stink here. Recently talked to my buddy Troy Hansford about the housing market. Hey, over this last year and a half, it's gone from one of the hottest it's ever been to prices declining, tons of inventory on the market, something people haven't seen in well over a decade here in Denver, Colorado. So if you're thinking about selling your house right now for any reason, Troy can still sell your house and get top dollar, and he's still offering his $5,000 guarantee. If he can't sell your house at the price you agree upon, plus the timeline that you agree upon, he's going to scratch you a check for $5,000. Come on, who else makes that offer? The answer is nobody. And he makes that offer because he continues to spend a bunch of money marketing his listings, has about 100 families approved and ready to buy. If you have a house, Troy probably has that perfect buyer for you right now, waiting for you to pick up the phone and to call him at 720-900-4433. And if you need to sell right away, Troy can buy your house all cash and close in as little as 7 days. Call Troy, get your home sold for the most money. That's 720-900-4433, 720-900-4433. Troy Hansford, RE/MAX Professionals, Colorado licensed broker. Some restrictions do apply. Want to sell your house? Then pick up the phone and call my buddy Troy, 720-900-4433.
With Progressive's Name Your Price tool, you can choose the best coverage option for you. Because you know you. Like, you know that hiking isn't for you. Sure, it sounds nice to be in nature while exercising, but that's what a gym and houseplants are for. I mean, you don't even like walking upstairs. So why would you walk up a hill for miles? To what, end up high in the air? Come on, you know you're scared of heights. Only you know you. So get coverage options within your budget with Progressive's Name Your Price tool. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
This is the story of the one. As the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, she knows the only thing more important than having the right safety gear is having it there when you need it. That's why she partners with Grainger for auto reordering, so her team members can count on her to have cut-resistant gloves on hand, and each shift can run safely and efficiently. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I'm Rob Wilhite. For almost 50 years, Colorado has trusted the Wilhite Law Firm after serious car accidents. With over $1 billion recovered, we know how to win for our community. Injured? Call 303-GOOD-LAW or visit WilhiteWins.com. That's WilhiteWins.com.
Hey guys and ladies, you made your New Year's resolution to get back in shape, but what happens next? You don't see results and you give up. If you want real results in 2026, go to Synergetics and Low T Center for a free men's TRT test and $200 off a women's hormone test. Book it now at GetMyHealthFix.com.
New deals, new wheels. AutoNation's New Year, New Wheels event is going on now. Drive any new or used vehicle 0 down and 0 payments for 90 days. Save thousands on Toyotas, Fords, Hondas, Chevys, Mercedes-Benz, and more. 0 down and 0 payments for 90 days. Hurry to your nearest AutoNation store today or AutoNation.com. On select models with approved credit. Interest accrues from date of purchase on deferred payments. See store for details.
Need a plumber? Euro Plumbing has the lowest prices in town. Rock bottom prices on whole house repipes, sewer line repairs, even water heaters. 720-500-3000.
Get ready for every Broncos game with Super Bowl 50 champion Brandon Marshall as he joins the drive every Friday afternoon at 4:45 exclusively on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. Thanks to Corwin Toyota Boulder. Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan. DenverSports.com and the Denver Sports app. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter Har Motors. job shaming.
You played in the NFL, but you were a wide receiver.
Embellishments.
I mean, sometimes I swear you're just making things up.
And amateur zoology.
I think polar bears are bigger than grizzlies.
Of course.
So make them a polar bear.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3 The Fan.
Did the Broncos get the matchup they want if they're going to have to go in with Jarrett Stidham in getting the Patriots instead of the Texans? Well, I mean, let's just start with you, Stoke. Is that the better matchup after what you watched yesterday up there in Foxborough?
No, New England's clearly the better team, all-around team. Houston's got the better defense, but New England's defense has been playing really good. They're finally pretty much fully healthy, and that defense is playing really good. Now, it's not elite defense like Houston has, but obviously New England's offense is a whole lot better than what we've been seeing with Houston. So I think Houston would have been better matchup for the Broncos. They're banged up a little bit also. I was pulling for Houston to find a way to pull that game out, but C.J. Stroud, I mean, he just I don't know what he's doing. Was it 4 interceptions in the first half?
Dude, he was
something like that.
Was awful.
But hey, Patriots again. I mean, they're playing really good ball right now, but it's Denver, and we're their kryptonite.
I'm with you. Like, the Patriots are playing really good football, both sides of the ball. They're a really good team. I initially, because of that Houston defense, was nervous, but the way offensively, they're a train wreck. Yeah, they're just a train wreck offensively. So as I'm watching that game go down, I'm right there with Stokley, man. I'm like, gosh, come on, Houston, find a way, because you guys are that bad on offense. And you just got to weather the storm of that defense and eventually wear them down. So that was kind of my takeaway. The Patriots are a better football team. I think Josh McDaniels is so much a better coordinator than the Nick Caley guy from Houston. So anyhow, yeah, I mean, but to Stokes' point, man, what are they, 0-4 lifetime when they come to Denver to play in the playoffs? We're their kryptonite.
It has always been a house of horrors to come out here. And, I was talking to a couple of my buddies back there, the Apple Dumpling Gang. Mm-hmm. Dodger, Ski, Wingy, Mole, Budley. And their thought was they would rather host Buffalo than come out here. Now, I haven't talked to them. That may have changed now that, Stidham's the guy. But that they would have rather hosted Buffalo than come out here to play the Broncos. So, but I do think that you're trying to put yourself kind of into this parallel universe that, well, if Houston had not got such bad quarterbacking from C.J. Stroud, by the way, you can't pay that guy. That guy's up for he's ready for one of those $50 million contracts.
No.
You can't give him one of those after that performance. Jabroni. So, but I do think I'd much rather go up against the Patriots defense.
Well,
than that
it
defense.
is what it is now.
I'd much
That's
rather
what
go
we're
up against the
playing,
Patriots
so.
defense. If I got to go with Jarrett Stidham, I'd much rather go up against that New England defense than Houston's defense.
Yeah, but okay, that's who we're playing, so that's what we're stuck with. So whatever. I don't want to go back and forth with who we'd rather play.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter anymore. We're playing New England, and guess what? We got Stidham as our quarterback. This coaching staff's got to do a great job of coming up with a plan to not put him in a position to fail. Right, and hopefully they go out there and execute it. But it's up to this defense this defense going to have to play great. Houston's defense played great. I mean, they were all over Drake May.
They were.
This defense is going to have to play like that, and you're playing at home. Houston was on the road, so it's up to all these other pieces to lift up Stidham and find a way to win this game.
If Sean Payton and this coaching staff can put a game plan together where Stidham shines and the Broncos win an AFC Championship game, do you think all the Sean Payton haters out there, Marilat of the world, will finally kind of acquiesce and say Sean Payton was the right guy?
Nope. What else? Yeah, what else do you need? He's got them in 3 short years, 2 years with a
a young quarterback into the AFC Championship game.
Right.
I mean, how high do you want to put the bar for this guy before you're willing to acknowledge, you know what, the guy's doing an amazing job? And I get it. We're in the opinion business, and I know that for a lot of people in this business, the last thing you want to do is admit you were wrong, okay? You'd rather die on that agenda hill than admit that you were wrong, okay? But there are plenty of people that, you know, I think they're just trying to keep the bar set so high that if eventually the Broncos fall short, they can go, see, gotcha. You know, and I mean, that's ridiculous. You're in the AFC Championship game. You just had an offense that went out and scored. I'll give the 3 points at the end of the first half. That was all created by the defense and Will Lutz in the field goal. But otherwise, your offense put up, 30 points? 30 points. I mean, they put up 30 points in a playoff game to go to the AFC Championship game.
That was the mic drop.
Without Pat Bryant, who goes out early, without Troy Franklin, who goes out early. And you still find a way. For all the scrutiny and criticism of Sean Payton's coaching this year, can the critics come out and say, that dude coached a hell of a game the other day?
Well, yeah. I don't think it's even debatable now.
Well,
if you're saying
Josh
negative,
Dover coming along at 10 o'clock.
If you're saying anything negative about Sean Payton right now, you're an idiot and a fool. Idiot and a fool. So is Barkley.
Oh,
where's that drop? Well, we had nobody back there. I mean, it's crazy. You can't. I mean, that was the mic drop moment. You make it to the AFC Championship game in your third year, and Bo Nix's second year. So there's nothing negative to be said about Sean Payton right now. You just can't. You look like a ding dong if you try. So he's been nothing but great, and it's a shame that we're not going to see Bo Nix, Drake May. Part 1.
God, that would
have been
awesome.
So much fun. So that's a shame. It's a shame for Bo, but you still got to play the game. And I'm fired up about this game, and I'm fired up about the chance to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
And that place is going to be rocking. And look, all those other guys are going to show up, and they're going to play their rear ends off. And so just to think that the Broncos, I think that's probably going to be the national thought process that this Broncos, they're done. Hey, I'm not ready to bury them just yet. I'm just not.
I think they got a lot of things going for them. A lot of things going for them that make this not nearly as insurmountable as some people are going to try to make it out to be this week. You're at home. You got a really good defense.
Come on. I mean, the way the national media covered the divisional round between Buffalo, I mean, we had no chance against Buffalo. I mean, now, what do you think it's going to be this week with the mighty New England Patriots? And Drake May could be the MVP of the league, right? I mean, Vrabel and his championships and, his pedigree and all that. Yeah, I mean, you're going to get a lot of that.
Oh, my God. How many times are we going to see the bloody lip this week, Stoke? The bloody lip.
The bloody lip.
I mean,
I'm tired of seeing the bloody lip. I'm tired of seeing the hugs going into the locker room. Okay, all right, that's
we're going to see
cute.
the bloody lip more than we saw the bloody sock. I mean, come on.
Such a Boston thing, isn't it?
Did you get a summer with the bloody sock?
No.
Did Uncle Billy give you the summer with the bloody sock?
Unfortunately, Uncle Billy had passed by then.
He'd already passed?
But I have no doubt that if he was still with us,
he would have got the bloody sock.
I would have got a turn for a few months with the bloody sock. Yeah,
just wear it around the house.
Right. Well, would you put it on and limped around the house? Like, oh man,
of course.
my ankle.
Yeah. Well,
poor Uncle Billy.
Yeah.
Uncle Billy lied to you. You know that. He lied to you.
He did not lie to me.
He did. He lied to you.
He did not lie
I'm sorry. Hey, R.I.P. to Uncle Billy. But
yeah, he had a
Uncle
barn.
Billy,
he had a barn full of collectibles.
Yeah. Wasn't a barn.
Nothing was authenticated. He grabbed that third base from the park. Here you
Right.
go, Mikey. That Mikey. Let me tell you a story about this one.
Yeah.
That was the third base where Carlton Fisk
That's right.
ran around when he hit this classic historic home run.
Whatever you do, don't go down to the pond in the backyard. The Loch Ness Monster lives in there. Yeah, Uncle Billy.
Took it from the Ipswich Little League team. Oh, man. Well, coming up next, there were well wishes for Bo Nix from around our sports community, and you'll hear them next.
Bo Nix fractured his ankle in the win over the Bills and will miss the remainder of the postseason. Can Jared Stidham take the reins and help lead the Broncos back to the Super Bowl? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
What is happening, fellow Stoke from my friends at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic? The new year's here, right? What happens, man? Everyone wants to make real positive changes in their life. That is awesome. But if you're struggling with erectile dysfunction and you're ready to move past that frustration and embarrassment, it's time to call my friends at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic. There may be no better resolution than finally taking control of your ED. Remember that first time you failed to perform in the bedroom? You probably just laughed it off, right? No big deal. But then it happened a second time, third time, or more. Now you know what's a problem. Jeff and his team at Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic can solve that problem and help you out. They have treatments when the pills or the herbals fail. They have treatments with success rates well over 90%. Some treatments can have you last an hour or more. And Rocky Mountain Men's Clinic has served the Front Range of Colorado for nearly a decade, and they have successfully treated tens of thousands of men. They have an expert staff, and if you're like a lot of men, you could be having sex a day after your appointment. They have 5 locations right here in Colorado to serve you. Fort Collins, North Denver, Central Denver, Castle Rock, and Colorado Springs. Call them today, 720-440-7900. That's 720-440-7900. Or you find them online at RockyMountainMen'sClinic.com.
So, you're ready to propose, huh?
Yeah, man. She's definitely the one.
What are we thinking about the ring? I got my wife's at Hellsberg. I couldn't recommend a better jeweler.
I could use some help with that.
Man, go to Hellsberg. I had no idea how many details you need to consider. Did you know you can get a natural or lab-grown diamond? I didn't. Figure out what she wants. Trust me, they'll make it happen.
Start your story with Hellsberg. Shop in store or at Hellsberg.com.
I lost 60 pounds with soda, and the weight came off naturally. The biggest difference was having my own nutritionist, someone I could text anytime with questions. SodaWeightLoss.com. They deliver fast, easy, convenient weight loss with no hunger, no guesswork, and clients routinely look and feel 10 years younger. That's why they have nearly 9,000 positive Google reviews and thousands of before and after photos to prove it. And right now, join Soda, and your partner joins for free. Go to SodaWeightLoss.com. That's SOTA weightloss.com. Soda Weight Loss is, say it with me, state of the art.
I don't typically make New Year's resolutions, but this year I need a change. I need to get healthy, work out, lose some weight, and get back on track. But figuring out what to eat is my biggest issue. I need to eat the right food so that I stay full and have energy all day long. I know the solution: Omaha Steaks. Starting the year strong is easier and more delicious with premium portioned proteins from Omaha Steaks. From handcrafted USDA certified tender steaks to gourmet burgers, versatile chicken and pork, seafood, and more. They have an unmatched variety of high-quality proteins that everyone loves. And when you deserve that cheat day, and we all do from time to time, they also offer desserts and easy-to-prepare comfort food. Support your fresh start with high-quality proteins from Omaha Steaks. Let Omaha Steaks deliver high-quality proteins right to your door. Visit omahasteaks.com and get an extra $35 off with promo code SKY at checkout. That's OMAHA steaks.com, promo code SKY. Terms apply. See site for details.
This segment on 104.3 The Fan's brought to you by Fitness Gallery, selling the world's finest fitness equipment.
It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silter Har Motors. Relentless mind games.
Are you trying to get me in an O'Reilly right now?
Total accountability.
You're always throwing your teammates under the bus. That's just what you do.
And a sprinkle of advanced analytics.
The Boo rating, BOO, which is balls over opponent.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
You guys are so mean. So mean. So mean.
Oh, poor
Oh,
Uncle
man.
Oh,
Poor
man.
Uncle Billy.
I didn't know you actually. He let you play baseball with Frank Robinson's bat. I mean,
He didn't want me to play base, but he got mad at me because he let me. I got to have Frank Robinson's bat for a while, and I used it to play home run derby.
Uncle Billy was probably sitting around popping a few back in the evenings going, wow, this little, my nephew Mikey's a real idiot. He'll believe anything I tell him.
There you go, kid. Here's Babe Ruth's bat. This is the one he pointed to in the outfield.
All right.
Be careful with it.
When you're playing first base, here's Wally Pip Smith. Now, don't leave it out there like he did because a guy might come in and take your job. Lou Gehrig. And Uncle Billy. Uncle Billy was a character.
Can we go back to talking about how
he
you
just
took Stokely's
lied.
place in
Yeah,
Peyton Manning's suite? Let's talk about
What's
that.
going on there? I mean,
how did Peyton know that I was going to be at the game? Did you tell him I was going to the game?
Of course not. I didn't want you invited. Why would I tell him that?
You must be listening to the show.
I don't know, Mark. I mean, Payton knows everything. He knows where everything that's going on. So,
Yeah.
That's just who he is.
What's
don't know.
it like watching a game with Payton? Like that one.
Dude, I got bruises.
I know what it
Payton,
used to be
he
like.
hits you. He hits you. Hey. Gets your attention. He whacks
I remember those days.
Yeah, whacks
that
you.
was
Then,
fun. It was like, hey, yeah.
I saw it.
You got to lead that ball out there. That's why it was
Right.
interception, right?
Yeah,
Payton? Yeah,
right,
absolutely.
Right. You got to throw it to the
then
B.
He breaks
you
it
got to throw
down.
it to the B, and then he yeah.
I mean, it must be just like, oh my God, this is like he's so engaged in what was happening.
Well, I think
he felt like he was
cool
out
thing,
there.
The cool thing for me is I can pretty much figure out what coverage you're in if I rewind it 5 times, right? He'll just be like, "Oh, there, cover 2 invert here. Watch him come down." And you're just like, "Wow!" And I mean, it just you could tell why he was so good as a player because as soon as they line up, he'll tell you what coverage they're in before the ball is snapped. He's like, "Oh yeah, you can see that," and he's just right. He is like
Mark moved into my house. He just moved in.
Put my feet up on your furniture.
I knew you were going to the game, but I didn't think you were going to find your way to Payton's suite.
I didn't think so either until I got the text.
He's peanut butter and jelly.
What this is like?
Very my wife told me this yesterday, and I said, "No, you're wrong, Lana." I said, "No, he was in the Bud Light suite with all the other players, with the GP. That's where he was." She's like, "No, he was in Payton's suite. I saw it." I'm like, "Wait, are you serious?" And then my knees buckled. I said, "This might be the big one." I said, this might be it for Stoke. Stoke might be done.
Yeah.
I was like, I can only take so much.
Dude, this was like Talladega Nights. When Ricky Bobby, when Ricky
did we
Bobby
just become best friends?
Yeah, well, when Ricky Bobby, went out and he thought he was burning and stuff, and then Diablo Chicken took over and moved into his house, married his wife. You're like, this is not good for you. This is not good for you.
I'm hoping to bounce back this week, so
I don't know.
I'd like to go. Just saying.
I'm just waiting to see it.
Anyone?
I don't think we should mess with karma here. We're on a streak.
Yeah,
I think you got to go back and go back and repeat everything from last week.
Screw karma.
Stink needs to be there.
No. We're not going to affect. We're not going to affect it. Trust me.
I don't.
I got the good
We don't want it.
I got the good Greek.
We don't want to take a chance. I mean,
you didn't leave early, did you?
No, I stayed through the whole thing, overtime. That's where we're, all hugging it out. Me and the rest of the Ring of Famers. We were
see it all. I mean, everybody there had a Super Bowl ring, which is probably,
like who are you hugging it out with?
Oh my goodness,
DeMarcus Ware. Me, DeMarcus.
You haven't
Shannon
seen the video
Sharp.
yet?
No, I haven't seen the video.
It's
Sharp.
iconic.
Yeah.
It made me.
Tear
I'm
up
not
a
gonna
little bit.
lie. A
Did
little
you?
bit of my
TD?
TD, me, Payton.
Wait, Payton was hugging it out with y'all?
Yeah.
Shannon.
Yeah, Shannon.
Lieb?
DeMarcus Ware.
Lieb?
I saw Lieb. He didn't come down I saw Lieb.
I'd have liked to been a part of the hugging.
Yeah. Well,
I screwed up. I tried to be a good dad. This is what I get for trying to be a good dad and watch the game with my kids.
See, here's the thing. When Payton,
they're too old. I don't need to worry about that. When your kid's 22 and 19,
right.
You're not 12.
What are you, James Marilat?
Right, I know.
Right? Taking him to the bouncy house after the game?
Yeah.
I know, exactly.
Take him to a bouncy house and go to the game with Payton.
Hey, you'll go watch the game somewhere else. Dad's got to go.
Here's the thing. Payton probably appreciated the fact that, as he's, calling out stuff and talking football, you were like a really willing listener, I mean, there have probably been times he wants to do that with Stoke, and he's looking around and he's like, where's Stoke? And there's Stoke over there, chowing down on chicken wings as he starts to expand. He continues his expansion. Faton Rouge.
That's right.
Hey, whenever
the po' boy doughboy.
Yeah, he's like,
all right, seriously, that's enough. That's enough. I'm getting sensitive about this.
This is sad.
No. When I go to the suite, though, I can't stop eating. Seriously. It's like nachos. It's like chicken tenders.
I didn't eat anything.
And then it's like,
Payton's box.
No.
I bet it was like.
But I didn't eat. It's probably why any minute now I'll probably get a text like, "Hey man, like the fact that I had a bottle of water. That's all I had. I didn't eat. I didn't. Prime rib is out there. Everything else is out there." And I was like, "Hey, I'm not gonna be like Stokley." right?
Oh,
I'm not going to just be over there grazing and not paying attention to the game.
I take advantage of the situation.
The grazing Cajun.
The desserts they bring out too. Oh,
yeah. So I was just like, nope. I'm just gonna go ahead watch this game. Talk about the run game.
Well, it was a, as we said all day, bittersweet game, and your heart goes out to Bo Nix that he can't be a part of this after everything he has done for this team and getting to the AFC Championship. The Denver sports community reacted to what happened to Bo, starting with Nuggets coach. Admittedly, by the way, Nuggets coach David Adelman came out the other day and admitted that he's a lifelong Bills fan as well.
Oh.
So, do with that what you will.
Yeah, I heard it was a catch, but they said it wasn't. I'll be honest really quick. Amazing game and super happy for Denver, but I feel terrible for Bo Nix. Coming out of a game like that, it's just so classic and all-time. And that call could have gone either way. Either way, they made all the plays. They make the kick to win it. And it's stuff like that in sports you hate seeing because it's not deserved after a game like that. You want the team that moves on to go with the momentum they have. So the next game is as good as that one was. So super bummed for my team, but really cool for the city of Denver.
And Jared Bednar was asked about Bo.
Yeah, that's heartbreaking because they've been such a good team all year and just doing whatever they needed to do to win. And then they get, last year it was playoffs, and this year it's first home playoff game in a long time, and then they get a big win against a really good team, and then you get like an injury to a guy you can't afford to lose, right? It's going to make it that much more difficult, They'll adjust, get the best game they can together, and it's sports. You can't predict everything, and sometimes you go through tough times, but hopefully they can find a way to still pull out another game or two and keep going here.
All right, let me say it before you do. Mm-hmm. At least what the Broncos have going for them, it's just one game without Bo Nix. It's not like they're trying to win a best of 7 without Bo.
Yeah. I mean, that's what
I'm glad
it is.
You come to your senses.
Right. It's just one.
You admitted right there that it's harder to win in the NFL.
Right. If it's the best out of 7, they got no chance probably, right?
Right.
But with it being one game, you just got to play your best, and that's what makes football so great. And I don't know how you compare this to any other sport, losing one of those guys. It would be like losing Jokic for the playoffs. And in hockey, I guess it would be like losing your goalie. A really good goalie. But a quarterback position is so important. And
whoa. You lose Nikola Jokic this deep in the playoffs, you're done. I mean, you're done.
It's over. We are screwed.
Are you saying the Broncos are done without Bo?
No, I'm just saying it's going to be tough.
Okay.
It's going to be really difficult. I'm not saying
they're
they're
not
done. But I'm saying this is like losing that type of – no, I don't think they're done because it's one game.
Right.
And anything can happen in one game. I mean, we see it all the time. And everyone else has got to lift up their game, obviously, defensively. This coaching staff, I put a lot on this coaching staff offensively. They got to clean up a lot defensively. I mean, that was awful. Awful. They got bullied up front. But offensively, this coaching staff has to shine. They are getting paid a lot of money. Sean Payton's an offensive guy. We got so many dang coaches on that payroll. Right? I mean, hey,
we got a
guess
bunch
what?
of OCs on that payroll.
It's time to shine. It's time to step up. And this is where you earn your money right here.
What's worse, losing Bo Nix or losing your seat in Payton's suite?
Oh, gosh. I knew something was coming. I knew it. I could tell. I read you like a book now. He did. What'd you say earlier in the show? What is he doing in my suite now?
Squatting.
He's
squatting.
These squatters, I tell you what, I don't know what's happened, especially you can't get rid of them.
Squatting laws are weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get squatting laws. And let's face it.
There's not
He's
enough
squatting
room.
now.
Hey, there's not enough room for the both of us in that suite, especially now that you're 266.
Let me ask. Are you shook enough that you might, like, after the show, just maybe reach out to PFM and go, hey, are we still good? And
you got an extra
we're still
spot in there.
We're still friends, right? Remember
Well, I
that
know-
time? Remember
I know,
that time? That was awesome.
I know we're
Good times.
friends. I know we're still friends. Okay, we're
Yeah,
BFFs forever.
yeah,
BFFF. But sometimes you get replaced. And I just want to make sure that, if you keep on saying no to something, then eventually you just move on. And, Mark might be that rebound guy that he just moves on to. So maybe I need to just, hey, I still like going to the games.
Might be so. Oh, you've been turned off.
Hit it, Ty.
Ty, hit it. Yeah, top audio of the day coming up next.
Just as they did in 2015, the Broncos and Patriots will go head-to-head with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line. After an emotional victory over Buffalo, can Sean Payton rally his team around Jared Stidham for a little more mile-high magic? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Hey guys, your boy Stink here from my friends at the Low T Center. Hey, get real about your health this year with Centergenics and the Low T Center. Right now, for a limited time, men's TRT tests are absolutely free. Women's hormone test, $99, normally $299. Weight loss consultation is free. Walk in, or you can book an appointment online at getmyhealthfix.com. Guys, if you're feeling tired, grumpy, lacking motivation, you don't have that same drive you used to have, go see my friends at Centergenics and Low T Center and get your health back. Get back to feeling your best. Get back to attacking 2026, guys, and get on the go. Man, I'm telling you what, unbelievable. The results you're going to get, it's pure, and I'm telling you, you're going to feel your best. So check them out. That's Centergenics and Low T Center. Go online to getmyhealthfix.com. That's getmyhealthfix.com. I'm telling you what, you're going to be glad you did. One more time, getmyhealthfix.com.
Hey, Broncos country, it's Terrell Davis here. It's a new year. It's time to work on a new you.
At Fitness Gallery, we have deals everywhere, up to 50% off. Visit one of Fitness Gallery's 7 convenient locations from Colorado Springs to Fort Collins. We have you covered.
Brandon Stokley here from Colorado's hometown HVAC team, ROX Rocks Heating and Air. Is your heating system struggling to perform and need to be traded? It has never been easier to get a quote for a new heating system. Rocks Heating and Air offers a free online heating and cooling quoting system so that you can quickly and accurately get pricing on a new system. Only at ROX Rocks Heating and Air. Now play that jingle.
HVAC service, installation, repair. ROX Rocks Heating and Air.
Catch Telestrator Tuesday weekly on Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth, where Stink or Stoke dive into the past weekend's games with a coach's eye, using insights into what went right and wrong on critical plays. Telestrator Tuesdays, powered by Colorado Credit Union. Love where you live, love where you bank.
Hey, Colorado, when you're in the market for a new truck or SUV, head to Johnson Auto Plaza. Explore their huge selection of new Chevy, Buick, and GMC trucks and SUVs. Find your new truck or SUV at JohnsonChevyBuickGMC.com. Stop in and experience the Johnson advantage that so many now know. Johnson Auto Plaza is your truck and SUV headquarters. Just north of E470 on Highway 85, JohnsonChevyBuickGMC.com.
You know what it takes to win: the preparation, the game plan, the refusal to quit when things get hard. You bring that same mentality to your business every single day. But even the best teams need fans in the seats. At Denver Sports, we put your business in front of Denver's most passionate, loyal audience, on air, online, and on the big screen. You've got the drive, we've got the reach. Visit us online at DenverSports.com. Let's build your roster.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Stay up to date on the Broncos with our 9 News Broncos insider, Mike Kliss. Presented by Fitness Gallery. Hear the latest from every practice and every game every single week during football season. Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan. It's Reaction Monday, powered by Silterhar Motors. Listener appreciation.
Our RamosLaw.com texters always answer the bell.
Mentorship.
You can't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Yeah. And words of wisdom.
Don't let my confidence offend your insecurity.
It's Stokley and Evans with Mark Schlereth on Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
Get to the top audio of the weekend here in a second, but, hey, look, Stoke, look, here's the bright side, okay? I know you're a little bit down, you're a little bit, hurt, a little jealous, a little worried, that Stink ended up in the Peyton Manning suite for the game on Saturday, but I'm sure that's put aside because I know you're really excited about getting, back in the gym today. I mean, you kept telling me last week that today's the day, so you must be excited.
Did I say today?
Today, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
I said,
is today the day?
Look at the shoulders. He's a monster.
TBD.
Oh, really?
Check back with me tomorrow.
Oh.
We'll see how it goes. I got to drive through all this snow to get home, and, that's stressful. Might need a nap instead, Mike. Might need a nap instead.
No explanation. That's not a bad way to go. Get home, get rested.
Right.
The one thing you don't want to do is you just don't want to go like hell-bent for election. You want to ease into it.
That's right.
Build up a base.
That's right.
So you're ready to go, and when you return to that
I'm scared.
state of fitness that you normally have.
I'm scared to look down at the scale. I haven't gotten on the scale in a while, so I'm scared of that.
Will you tell us?
No.
Why would
Why?
they?
Come on.
Of course not. There's no chance on this green earth.
All right, let me just
that
ask you
I
this.
would ever share that with you until I'm done. Like until I get down to where I need to get down. If I don't ever get down there, I won't share my weight with y'all.
So we should do.
I know what y'all would do to me.
Let's do a little contest where Mike and I both kind of pick a number, right? And then we do like a Price is Right thing. And then you get on the scale and you just got to be honest and let us know what it is, and we'll see who gets
I would be
closer.
honest. Okay. The Broncos just won on Saturday. Can we move on? We can discuss my weight situation on Wednesday or Thursday.
Before you began this slide,
it had gone up a little bit. So,
where were you?
207.
Sure.
All
Let's
right,
say
that's
around
a good
there.
number.
205, 206, What number do you think I'm at now? Just go ahead. Give me a quick guess, and then I'm done with the weight. I'm done with the weight
So
talk.
you don't know. You haven't weighed yourself in months.
I don't.
All right.
Did I just?
So
I told you
207.
that.
Let's say 207.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead. What would
I'm
be
going to
your
say
pick?
right now you're about 222.
Okay.
227.
Yeah, I'd probably put myself about. I'd probably be more in your area, Mike.
I don't think you got to 230.
I don't think you're hitting 230.
If I'm at 230,
230,
that might be the motivator. And if you look down and see 230, like, holy, what have I been doing for the last 6 months? So that might be what I need, guys. I don't know. We shall see. We
I
shall
just
see.
want to lie on the beach and eat hot dogs.
That's good. That's good.
My goodness.
That is good. All right, let's get to some of the top audio.
I want to. Can I make the call? I want to hear Josh Allen cry.
Your wish is my command.
It's extremely difficult. I feel like I let my teammates down tonight. Missed opportunities throughout the game. It's been a long season. I hate how it ended, and it's gonna stick with me for a long time.
Poor Josh Allen. Poor Josh Allen.
That was a tough one. That wasn't because he didn't play well, and usually he plays well. He played terrible. Had made some bad decisions. Missed some guys that were open. And
He can't be that guy.
I'm sorry, Zach. You're going to have to come up with a new trivia question.
His ceiling is established.
I don't know if Josh
might
Allen's
be.
going to be, leading the best touchdown to interception ratio in postseason history. I don't think that's the case anymore.
It's impossible.
If he makes a better throw to Brandon Cooks, Jaquan doesn't intercept
It's
it.
literally impossible.
They had it cover zero. They had it picked up. He had all the time in the world. You got to make a better throw. If he throws a better one to the one where Riley Moss was covering him, that's going to be pass interference. But when you throw it 4 yards out of bounds, they're not going to call it. So he didn't play his best football, certainly. So give a lot of credit to Bo. A lot of credit to a lot of those guys had to step up. We haven't even talked about Pat Bryant went out early, and he looked like he was going to catch 10 passes.
Yeah. Got two
He
right away.
looked great.
I think that was his third one. I thought he had 3.
Yeah, that was his third.
Yeah, and then got a concussion. And then next thing you know, Troy Franklin goes out with a hammy. And then so you have to have Mims step up and Lil Jordan step up. And I was about ready to Lil Jordan on his way out of here, after he dropped that perfectly thrown pass from Bo, and we had to settle for a field goal. And then he made up for it with a big-time touchdown catch. But those guys all had to play extended minutes when you didn't think they were going to have to, and they all did a great job. I mean, Mims led this team in receiving yards.
Right. How'd your secret weapon do?
Jeez.
Because we both picked McMillan to be the difference maker on the offensive side. I think I took on the defensive side, but I think on the offensive side, I think I took McLaughlin, which didn't really do anything. Who did you take? Did you take Harvey?
I took Mims.
Oh, you. Yeah. But I think
I took Ingram.
Ingram.
Which just I'm done.
What did he do?
I'm done.
How did Ingram really?
I'm done. I'm off.
Have you sold all your stock now?
Yeah, no more left.
You just took the loss.
The last of the K Adams stock I just dumped.
Tax write-off, right?
Dumped. Blue Star gone.
Blue Star. I got you.
Yeah, you got me. But yeah, and then on defense I went with Jonah Ellis, who was quiet.
It was quiet. He was, the last time I saw him, he was like chasing a running back out of the backfield. I'm like, they got to clean up their mess on the defense. That's it. You can't. I'm tired of seeing Singleton. We all love Alex. I'm tired of seeing him move all these different motions and stuff, and like he's trying to change a defense or something, and doing all these signals, and then I don't know. It looks like half the team gets it, the other half doesn't, and there's guys running wide open. They have got to clean. I've been screaming about this for the last 6 weeks. Clean this stuff up, man, or it's going to cost you in a big way. They got very fortunate. Great job getting turnovers, though.
Yep.
But other than that, they couldn't stop the run, and too many guys running wide open in the passing game.
Well, hey, let's go back again. The play of the game, Jaquan McMillan, the huge interception. Sorry, Bills fans, it was an interception, wasn't a catch.
Man, it's been a journey. I had to fight, to get to this point, undrafted. When I say that, man, I just be, in the element. When I was saying it today, it was just like, hey, they try to game me. Like, if you would have caught that, that's a game. Kick the field goal, they win a game. So my motto is like, in the biggest moments, I'm ready for it. Like, I want them guys to throw the ball to me, I'm going to try to make a play. That's what I did.
They tried to game him. He said, nope.
You talk about it just, cover zero. He's on an island.
Yeah.
And you're supposed to get to the quarterback. You're supposed to have pressure on the quarterback, but they saw it. They read it. They had a plan for it. And they had it dialed up, had protection. Josh Allen had all day back there. You talk about a tough cover in that situation. Unbelievably difficult to stay up with that guy when you're by yourself on a stinking island. And not only he didn't panic at the end, didn't drag the receiver down, and then he intercepted it, took it from him. And that was clearly an interception. I don't care what Buffalo fans say. I don't care what Sean McDermott thinks. Just watch it. That's why they didn't replay it, Mark. What a play by him.
Yeah, they saw it. They replayed it. They said, hey, but it is what it is.
Nothing to see.
Right. It was so anyhow, it worked out in our favor, no question about it, because it was the right call.
Last text of the day from Byron. Man, first the Cody attack, now Payton replaced him with Stink. What did Stoke do so bad that karma's coming for him this hard?
Cody peed in my closet this weekend, too.
Yeah.
I'm like, Lana, seriously. I had to put up a gate in my closet, like a doggy gate, so he can't get in. And I must have, I didn't lock it. So he paws it with his little paw, and it opens. And so he got in there, and I'm like, he pissed in my closet.
Yeah, he probably saw the video of me hugging it out with Peyton. It was like, this guy I live with is just worthless. And he just walked upstairs into the closet, just emptied his bladder.
Hey, but the Broncos won. That's all that counts. I'll take peeing in the closet. Mark, you can take my spot just for one game. I kick a squatter out. You come in my house. You're gone. Sorry, pal.
Okay, we get you back in the suite next Sunday.
Uh-huh.
And we get Cody to pee in your closet again. Come on. We got to keep the keep the karma going, all right?
I'm out.
All right. We're out too. Dover and Cecil ready to keep the good times rolling, and they are good times, folks, okay? It sucks for Bo. We feel bad for Bo, but let's not lose sight of what an amazing moment that was for the Broncos and Broncos country on Saturday. Dover and Cecil, keep it going next.
The Broncos completed a heroic comeback against the Bills in overtime, but lost Bo Nix on the second-to-last play of the game. With a veteran backup in Jared Stidham, can Sean Payton keep his offense rolling in the AFC Championship? Denver Sports 104.3. The Fan.
It is Stock Show season, Denver, and you know what that means. Time to talk about something as reliable as the Stock Show itself.